Captain speaking.
Why, hello, everybody. Welcome to Freshly Baked Live. As always, I am Tony. All by my lonesome. Uh, hope everybody's having a good Tuesday afternoon. Gonna get to work today. Got a lot done already, but I got a lot more to do. So with that being said, I'm going to play some Ghostbusters lo-fi because I like that in my ears when I'm hanging out with you. I see roll keepers in the house already. I appreciate you, brother. Rocking your Crown Fox hoodie, and you got the Valorverse. Oh, nice, dude. I'm gonna buy a couple of those at Legion's Con. So when I see you there at Legion's Con, I'm gonna buy a couple of those, bud. I really just want Colonel Siege and Atlas, if I can be quite honest with you. But hey, Turk Murphy announced. What's up, bud? Hopefully you're doing good, dude, on this Tuesday afternoon. I got pretty far on Mikey's shelf dial. I'll just add it right now. There you go. Pretty much got it painted a red. Today I'm going to paint the sides, the top, the trim, and we're going to make all like the small detail stuff, like the junction boxes, and put the windows back in. And then Thursday we're gonna finish it up with small details and paint the bricks different kind of reds, colors, and shit like that. And then hopefully Friday I can seal it up for him, mail it out for him by Saturday, early next week, and he can have his dial. The floor I'm just painting with Plasti Dip. So I don't really need to show you guys that. It's just black Plasti Dip. It's just gonna look like a street floor, maybe with some detail. Not gonna be crazy. And then he can just, just gonna slide it under. Then you put the walls in first, and then slide the floor in right under it. And I'm gonna have it so he can cut it to his size. So nice. I'm painting up a Cobra. Oh, nice, dude. Hell yeah, bud. But yeah, man. So I got 2 brick walls to do. I just gotta paint the sides gray. I gotta like finger paint this shit up because I don't have gray paint. So I got black and white paint. I'm gonna mix a little bit, make it nice, like a too dark, like a nice rich gray. I'm gonna paint the sides gray and the trim gray at the top, so it'll just kind of pop on it, and then we'll start working on what kind of details we want to add to this motherfucker. If Mikey pops in at some point, which he usually does when he's on lunch, I'll ask him the questions. I ask it live. The next thing I'm going to be working on is Action Figure Addict asked me to make him a throne kind of made out of skulls, but have like a lot of skulls on it. So I'm going to do that for him next. That's going to be like the next edition of Freshly Baked Live, as well as my my factory diorama. I have to finish that shit because it's the next scene of my play motion. So the Mindbender Lab worked out. All I got to do is spackle that to finish it because that's pretty much done. And I'll do that on my own time. But and I'll show that separately, but on my own time. But I got to finish the factory diorama because that's the next scene. It's integral. So that's going to be the next couple episodes of this shit. But for now, I just wanted to, welcome everybody. And we're going to get started, I guess. I got my weed ready to go. So I'll come back over here and we'll look at toys and shit like that. And we'll exchange ideas as we always do on Freshly Baked Live. But considering my table is literally right here today, I don't have to walk all the way around. I don't think I need this because I could just move the mic. So, if I'm not mistaken, the mic has, yes, an extender wire, so I have plenty of space. So I can move this fucking mic literally right here where I need to. So, I know I might not sound right next to the mic, but I'm here and I can talk to you, and I don't have to fucking keep switching out microphones. Which is fucking nice. Because that little fucking thing it weighs my glasses down on my nose, and that little fucking fuzzball heats my head up like a goddamn furnace. All right, so I still haven't bought the door. So I'm going to do that today. I've been slack. I've been very busy. But, so I'm going to do that today. I'm going to buy the door for him and get all that out. So by Thursday, when we come back to the minute details and ceiling, and I'll probably show you the floor there at that point, the door will be in this motherfucker. So I promise you there will be a door. I did mess up here, but as you can see the line, I don't know if you could see that on camera. There's a line that goes across here. I'm just going to put the junction box there so you don't see it. Thinking about hanging a poster or two here because it's like I'm going to try to do some like graffiti shit. I got to wait till he comes in the room, or if he sees this, when he sees the replay, he'll let me know. I'm going to text him if worst comes to worst. But I want to see if he wants some graffiti on here. It's supposed to be the back of a factory building. That would definitely be tagged up for sure. So, so I'm just going to use regular white acrylic and black chalkboard acrylic paint. Hey, Jeff, what's up? How you doing, bud? How's it going, man? Hope you're having a good afternoon, bud. How you doing? Just getting ready to paint this thing. And I'm going to mix it in a solo cup. And I'm just going to paint up here in this and possibly this bottom just because it's there. But I don't know. I don't think I have to. But it might just kind of offset everything and make it look nice and kind of separate the floor from the wall. So I might do it. We'll see. So I'm going to start with white and then add black to it because I want to make it gray. No, I want more white and gray than black because I don't want it to get too dark. So what I do with this usually when I have issues like this, I had fucking like 17,000 paintbrushes and I don't know where the fuck they are, and it drives me crazy. I usually just take a paintbrush or a stick and then I dip it in the black and start mixing. That's usually how I go with my grays. Yeah, but I don't know how many times I gotta tell you, you gotta get your ass to a doctor, but like you might have fucking tore something. Or like severely fucked something up. You gotta get checked out, dude. Don't keep holding off. What's up, Francie? How you doing, buddy? We're painting some dioramas today. So hope you don't mind the watching paint dry. I got white paint in here. Take my black paint. I'm just gonna, like I said, just because I don't want it to get too dark. So I don't want to go crazy. So it's just literally on the stick here, and I'm gonna mix it in. There you go. Now it all depends on how gray you want the fucking thing, you know? I want it to be fairly gray, but I don't want it to be like charcoal gray. considering now now I just remembered I have to get the door for Mikey here. I can get my dye, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do tonight. Not tonight. Well, yeah, probably after D&D. But I have a plan to dye an action figure. Mikey told me about that, and I really wanted to try that. It's intriguing. So, wipe this off real quick so I can get more black paint. So that's about the gray I'm getting. I don't know if you can see it. It's off. It's an off-white now. I'm just going to slowly darken it until it gets to the gray that I want. That might be. There you go. I'm just mixing it up right now. I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday, man. Just chilling. You're retired. It's your day off. You're on lunch at work. Hopefully your work day is not too fucking annoying. Hey, my lovely lady. She's here. Hey, baby girl. I'm sorry. You probably texted me. Yeah, I am live. I'm sorry. I love you and I miss you so much. I appreciate you. I know you can't watch. All right. Okay, I'm telling everybody I love you. I'm telling everybody that I love you. And the new pain kind of faded. Huzzah. Jesus Christ, bud. You want something else right now, Jeff? Oh, my goodness gracious. You gotta be careful. Hey, there it is. Appreciate you, Roll Keeper. And just keep on mixing this black paint. It's slowly getting there, by the way. Like I said, I'd rather slowly get there with it than fuck it up. I don't want to waste paint. Okay. I don't mind wasting this little bit right here because you're wiping it off and shit, but I don't want to fucking, like, you know how many times I've done that and I fucked it up? I went with the wrong. Now we get a little more. Jesus Christ. My wife is telling me about something out of school. Getting old definitely sucks, Kirk. Yeah. I think I got the gray I like. Oh yeah, one more. I think one more mix. And people will be okay. Isn't it great that we learned this as a kid? My fucking paper towels running on the side of the table. God damn you. I'm almost there. I think one more blotch of black will be okay. That's insane. Now you're starting to see it turn gray. So I'm getting there. Now I'm gonna put like a nice bit. Jesus Christ, I'm like a child right now. I got it all over me. I got it fucking all over me. Hey, good. What's this? Yeah, my father was telling me about that. I got paint everywhere. It went everywhere. I'm like a fucking kid. Oh, fuck, mate. All right, so I think I'm going to start with this base, and if I want to make it darker, I'll go from there, and I'll just keep adding black to this base here that I got. Sounds gooey. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Move this into frame so you can see exactly what I'm going to do. And just right up. And I hand painted it because I don't feel like taping everything off. And I got to start really getting into fine details anyway. Taping it off would be... It wouldn't be that hard, don't get me wrong, but it's fucking annoying. And I don't have masking tape anyway. So. Or gray spray paint, for that matter. And besides, we can't have these Bob Ross style moments on Freshly Baked Live if I'm just spray paint and shit. Can't have happy accidents with spray paint. And I'm gonna do a thinner brush to do the edges. I don't want to get the bricks fucking. I'm gonna get paint on the brick. Probably gonna paint these gray too on the sides here. I don't know how he wants it. I don't know what color his shelf is. If it's black, I'll just redo it black with this jar. No biggie. I'm gonna black wash the whole thing anyway. Once I change. So what I'll do is I'm gonna grab a couple of like disposable cups, small ones, and put different kind of reds, and then just kind of touch each brick, skip a few, you know, and then once I hit it with a black wash, it'll all kind of blend in perfectly. But I want to bring one up with like an orange, maybe like a burnt kind of color, you know, brownish on some bricks, like when they just use different style bricks. Just give it like just a level of detail, make it pop. And then when I spackle this for him, that's the last thing I'm gonna do. I'll spackle my fucking project. Because obviously you want the brick in between to be white. But I want to black wash it first before I do that. And then I'll black wash it one last time. But it won't be a full black wash. It'll probably be like more like a brownish, just so the white doesn't completely darken. It'll like have a discoloration to it, like so it looks a little lived in. You know, and then I'll take a couple of like really, really watered down black paint, you know, just touch it up in certain areas, just let it run down so it looks like some just like from the years of like rain and shit hitting it. This is one of the things I'm most scared of losing the ability to do. My hands are not working like they used to. Sorry about my mother's yelling at my nephew upstairs. He's misbehaving. So my mother's now trying to teach him something. I don't know what the fuck she's trying to teach him. I'm not up there. But it's already making it pop. Like if you see it, make it pop. It looks white, I know. But I'm going to darken it more and more as we go. With you know. Yeah, if it's blacker and bigger now, it means the blood is spreading, but it means you're having internal bleeding. You have to go get checked. Oh my boy! Oh God! Oh, my wife is crazy. She's getting excited about something. And yes, I appreciate everybody. Watching. Hey, Low-Key Wartooth, man, how you doing? How you feeling, brother? Hopefully you're doing good, man. Just painting the dial. I do all the paint first before I'm gonna spackle and shit like that. So Detail. Well, really now? You have to link that, Bobby Wold. I gotta practice graffiti. I've never done it before. So, like, I assume you just kind of, like, get creative. Like, I have a good photographic memory, so I can probably just look at one and stencil it out myself, draw it out myself, and then fill it in with how I want. I try to look at a couple and just practice a little bit. I think I can do it. I don't know if you've seen me paint this. Oh, you are. Okay. Just making sure it's on camera. I'm going to paint both of them, let them dry, smoke a bit of weed, then paint them again, do a couple colors. But while I'm smoking, I'm going to mix this paint, make it a little bit black, a little darker. I want a little bit more of a gray to come up on it. Nico Tronis in the house. What's up, bud? How you doing, Nico? I'm sorry I'm not bringing up comments. Like I said, I'm painting right now. So I appreciate you guys in the room. Appreciate you hanging out with me. If you got nowhere else to be, I'm appreciating that you're with me. Thanks, man. I know that rhymed, but I didn't even try to make that rhyme. That just happened by accident. It's kind of happy accidents that happen on this program. All right, let me turn this bitch around. I'm going to do the top. So like I said, it's very light, but this is my base coat. And then I'm going to slowly darken what I have until it's the desired gray that I want. On camera, it looks much brighter, though, than it looks what I'm looking at. This molding was chosen by Mikey live on stream. I had a fancier one. He said go with the less fancy. So I went with this bitch. These are at Home Depot. These little guys are perfect for doll houses and dioramas, man. So if you're looking to like trim out your interiors and shit, your exteriors, I'd get them there. Good stuff, man. And just try to have a steady hand. That's one of the things I just said. I'm afraid of losing the steady hand. Look at that. She's not so big. Tony's not so big. I guess I'm just gonna keep adding while I'm just gonna get it all, making sure it's all going in the same direction. I don't want any real brush strokes, you know. Okay, there you go. Kind of looks like the fire department, like the Ghostbuster house. Another happy accident, Jeff. But when you think New York City, nothing screams like that firehouse. So if Mikey likes it. Mikey likes it. It's going to completely change when I blackwash it and shit like that. It's not going to be like this kind of rich red that I got going on right now, as well as this rich gray, this bright gray, I should call it. But I was thinking about, getting some posters. I don't want to do New York posters. Maybe I was thinking about getting JMK Custom, like his logo, just kind of printing it out myself and throwing it right up on the wall here. You know? I'm still considering burning lines in between the bricks there and putting spackling there, but I don't think you really have to. I hope he likes this. That's all I'm going to say. I think he will. It's going to spruce up his shelf. And then I'm going to make him another one. I'm going to make him the interior of the factory. I got to make mine first. I'm going to make the mistakes on mine first before I do his. But I'm probably going to like base his off mine. So his will be just like a mini version of the one I'm going to make for me. So I still got to get like the underline here that I didn't get. I think I got to get a fucking airbrush. Like, I was like, you know, kind of avoiding it. I'm not going to make life easier. I had one. I used to have it for cosplay. Broke. I had so many of those goddamn things. I've broken so many of them. I'm not saying I'm a very good airbrusher, but you know. Ben Joes is in the house. What's up, bud? How you doing? I think so too, right, Jeff? I think so. Let me talk to my beautiful wife. So I'm going to switch to a skinnier brush once I get everything, and then I'm going to do the trim. You know, but for right now, I'm going to let this dry and just do this one. I broke out all my Mezco figures, by the way. There's quite a few. Well, actually, not as many as I remember, because I did sell a couple already a while back. But I got all the Wolverines I was talking about. I got Old Man Logan, Young Wolverine, in street clothes, the brown and yellow suit Wolverine, and the X-Force Wolverine. I have Red Arrow. I have Justice League Ben Affleck Batman. When he's got all that kind of armor when he's at the end. That one. Those are the ones I have that I'm probably would be willing to part with. The rest is staying with me. So I have Sovereign Knight Batman that's not going nowhere. The new Robin that came out, that ain't going nowhere. Deathstroke, he ain't going nowhere. And I might keep one of the Wolverines. I don't know yet. Just doing my Mezco, in my honest opinion, this morning, and I was looking at him. I was like, fuck, I forgot how nice this Wolverine looked. And I have Moon Knight. I keep forgetting Moon Knight. I don't know why. But I have Moon Knight as well. The black and white Moon Knight. With all the accessories and the boxes. And I have John Wick from John Wick 2 that I'm willing to part with. All his guns, the chest, the dog, big metal case. It's from John Wick 2. But I know a lot of people were really a big fan of that John Wick because of the figure didn't look nothing like the digital render. And I was looking at it today, and man, was everybody right. Oh, hey, Shane's in the house. What's up, Shane? Thank you, bud. I still got to black wash it and spackle it and all that stuff. But I'm just getting to now, before you said paint it before you spackle it, so I'm painting everything. And I just wanted to kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. I think I'm at this point now anyway, so there's really not much more I can do to it. Right after I'm done with this, I'm going to start working on small details. I'm gonna have to break out my bin in my garage. I have this big ass bin in my garage and it has a bunch of diorama pieces in it. And I have like those. I don't know if anybody's made outside dioramas, but they have these little. It's like a Japanese desk light. It's a mini desk light. It's like this big. You can't even see. It's a mini desk light. It's like this big. And it has like the whole thing. And you pull that off and make that like the lights that hang outside, like the back doors and shit like that. But yeah, I'm gonna add that to the back of his door. I have to just dig it out of my. I have like 100 of them. I bought them on Amazon, eBay. I'm sorry. Hey, there he is. What's up, Mike? How you doing, bud? Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you like it. We were just talking about you. I'm gonna add some like some posters and shit to the back. Like somebody put up like a JMK Custom Works poster and shit like that. Just kind of tie into your whole thing. I'm gonna print that out. So if you have your logo, I would appreciate if you sent it to me. Please and thank you. PNG file, if it's easy, if it's not too much trouble. With no background, transparent would be great, because then I can put whatever I want behind it. And of course, I was going to put a Legend series on it, because I got to put the stamp, you know what I'm saying? Got to put that stamp. I got an interesting behind the scenes video coming out very soon. It's going to be After Effects based. So if anybody's ever interested in using After Effects, keep an eye out. That's a members only video though. I only do the behind the scenes stuff for members only. So if you're not a member, consider joining, because I'm going to give a little tutorial on how to use After Effects. So I'm not worried about like the lines right now, because once I blackwash it, all those lines are going to come back, you know. So I got to do all that stuff too, and then I got to hit it with like a real dry brush with some white just to bring up the highlights at the end. Oh, thank you so much, Mike. Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, send it over, man. I'm gonna pop them on there. We were just talking. I got the Ghostbusters music playing, but it kind of looks like the Ghostbuster Firehouse right now. You see, I got some on the brick now. Fuck. It's alright. I'm gonna paint that brick anyway. I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. Hopefully your Tuesday afternoon is treating you right. Just relaxing, lo-fi music, watching me paint. It's literally like watching Bob Ross right now. Babe, I made it. I'm fucking Bob Ross. What I started with was a titanium white. I mixed it with pure black. Got myself a nice little light gray. So I used Plasti Dip on this bitch, 4 coats. So it sealed all the foam, so now I can paint as many what I wanted. The paint won't absorb all the foam won't absorb all the paint. So, and then I hit it with I forgot what the color was called. I think it was called True Red Rust-Oleum. And I just kind of like went over, so there's like a little bit of like, if you could see it hit harder on some spots than it did on others, which I wanted. That was done by design, because I'm gonna go back in with a brush now and do all the rest. I'm bringing all the brush strokes this way to me, away from the building. I want it all to go to the same direction and be like when the cement worker did his thing. He just kind of pushed it all to the one. I haven't decided whether or not I want to hit that bottom line. I think I do. I think it'll stand out. It'll separate from the ground much better. Or at least you'll see the separation better, because it's white or lighter gray. Let me see what I can do here at the bottom. Again, I'm gonna get like a finer tip brush and touch it up much better than what I'm doing right now, but I'm trying to get as close as I can. I like to tempt fate. You know, Careful's my middle name. Actually, it's Philip. I love that fucking movie. Let me just fill this in as best I can. Okay, there you go. There we go. There we go. Boom. All right, so let that dry. I gotta go clean this brush off before this fucking paint ruins it. And then I will come back and smoke some weed. This is what we got so far. I got both of them. They're just drying. And then I'm gonna mix up another batch of paint, make the paint a little darker because I want the gray to be a little darker. I don't like how bright it is. Just a little darker. I'm gonna go just one more highlight darker. Or low light, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So, oh Jesus! Let me just move this out of my way so I can get there. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. How we doing, guys? I appreciate you, man. What are we talking about here? Ooh, okay. I like that. We can look for that. What do you want? The one that says like deceased, like all the mutants and shit, deceased and shit. That'd be great. Oh. Yeah, I could probably find that. It's not that hard to find. That's not bad. The Night Creeper figures, dude. Hey, grab what you can, man, right? My Dune 2 walking is now Christopher Skywalker. That's funny. All right, so yeah, I'll look for that. Yeah, the Shane, if you find it, send it my way. If you already haven't, probably have. Shane is like Game Informer magazine yesterday. He was walking me right through fucking Harry Potter. I got my broom, by the way. Turns out I had it the whole time. But yeah. Now I'm just, working on this. I did, like I said, did the Mezco video. I'm working on it now. I had to stop that to do this, but I was in the middle of it. I'm just about done. So I'm very happy about that. I'm going to darken this up. So let me grab this this cup, and let me just use this one. Fuck it, because I don't want to put all this like gray paint inside that black can. You know what? Fuck it. Is there anything else I can choose? Let's see. I'm going to use He-Man's spear because I don't care. And besides, I can wipe it off. It'll just give it more of a lived-in feeling, if you will. There you go. Boom. That should be plenty right there. I just scoop that up like just peanut butter. Whoa. Almost lost the fucking whole thing. Almost went all over me. That was almost disastrous. That's what I get for being arrogant. Okay, there you go. Good as new. Let's listen to ASMR as I mix paint. Yeah, Tracksuit Mafia is going to be hard to find, Mikey. People are hunting that one down. I can't believe that one made it to Ollie's, to be quite honest with you. Oh, now we got a good gray. There we go. I might have to add more black paint. You believe this? I don't want to go too dark, but fucking hey, I might have to add more. Yeah, fucking hey. No, there is none by me. They had nothing by me. The only things they had by me is MODOK, Ant-Man, and of course the Eternals, because that one is eternally going to be at Ollie's forever. And some of that, like I said, some of that Black Panther wave, but they didn't have any of the good ones, like the all White Panther and the comic Black Panther. They only had like the girl in the green suit and shit like that. That was really it. And they have a lot of those, like the Agent Wu guy and Everett Ross and all that shit. There's a lot of those. Black paint for now. This should be, I think, sufficient. Yes, I think so. I have never once seen a tiger paw or stinger at any of my stores, neither. I was shocked to see the MODOK at my Ollie's. They must have made a lot of him. There was a lot of him by me. That's a perfect gray. And I'll show you. Right there. That's the color I wanted. Nice and dark. So now it's drying dark too. And if you could see, it's actually turning gray. Don't worry about this wire. This wire ain't hanging. It ain't touching the actual diode. It's my light. But it's actually now a nice gray comparative to what it was on top of the cup. So you can see the top of the cup. It's much brighter than what's in the cup now. So that's the gray I'm going to go with now. And when it dries, it'll dry a nice rich gray on the sides. So, hey, we're trying here, all right? Hey, bud, I mean, I can't be the king here. I can only hope to you know, I can only hope to try to strive to be at least a fraction of the greatness that is Duarte Studios. Please, thank you for hanging out, buddy. I appreciate you. Appreciate you very, very much, man. I hope your day is going well. I hope you have a relaxing day at the crib, buddy. And I hope the shop is not killing you, you know? I appreciate you, man. That was... I appreciate you. Thank you. My hair is a disaster, but I got to keep it contained, man. Yes. I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through, everybody, hanging out. I'm selling for cost. Oh, wow, look at this. Anybody's looking for a tiger paw and a wreckage, right? Or a shockwave, right? Who came with that? Shockwave, correct? You can work one out with Nicotronis, right? No, yeah, Nicotronis. I didn't find any of those. Even when I go online on the Target app, they say it's not available. I don't know why. I don't really. Yeah, I think it's one of those things where it's like the universe saying, you don't need it. So stop trying. And, I'm like, you know what? You're right. I don't need it. So that's why I don't fuck with it. I don't know. When it comes to like those things, that's heavy words right there from the king, brother. I hope everything's all right, man. Yeah, no, I'm excited to see what he's got cooking up over there. I was 55 at Target. Yeah, I think it was more. It was like almost $60, isn't it? 38. Holy shit. How the fuck did that happen? All right, so I'm going to take so I'm going to come off. That's why I came off camera the first time, I think. So give me a second. Fucking hey, man. Oh, so shit. Okay. Look at you, bud. Hey, Andrew Davis is announced. What's up, bud? Just sent you a message on Instagram. Oh, did you now? You take a look. Oh, yeah, kind of, Andrew. I mean, I heard what happened to the guy, but I never met him. Like, I didn't know him personally. But, yeah, I heard what happened to him. That was a sad thing. He died, like, suddenly, right? Trust me, bro. But, yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, dude. You're a great dad, man. I appreciate that when she gets older, for real, dude. She's gonna realize that you worked your ass off for her. So it's good stuff, dude. But don't go too hard. Flirt with the line, but don't cross it. We don't want to see anything bad happen to you. So, but always keep that hard work. Because you're a fucking artist, dude. So I don't give a fuck what anybody says. And I think there's a tipping point for you. I always tell my wife, you can eat shit, but eventually, like, you eat enough shit, you just crawl out of that hole. And you're like, oh, man, and you appreciate the steak later. So, it's always heavy. But, the night is darkest before the dawn, I guess, is the kind of shit you hear all the time. Which I know people don't want to hear that shit, but I've heard it so many times. But we're rooting for you, bud. We're all in your corner, man. We got you, man. We got your back. So we appreciate you. You're appreciated in this realm for sure. So just know that. I'm sufficiently high now, so I think I can go back to work. Okie dokie. So now dried pretty good. It looks pretty gray now, I must say. Let me see over there. Just gonna make this big. Now we're just gonna go with this dark gray that I mixed up. And let's see how it turns out, shall we? There's a noticeable difference. I do like this. This is the winner. All right, so this is gonna be the only one I go, and I'm not gonna go any darker. Appreciate you guys hanging out on your Tuesday afternoon. I'm sure you could be anywhere else in the world, and you're choosing to just put me on, whether it's in the background as ambient noise, or you're actually sitting there watching the work. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. It means more than you know. Yeah. Definitely a winner. I like this mug very much. Obviously, if you haven't, go check out Duarte Studios. Got a YouTube, got an Instagram. It is, quite frankly, like I said, the best. You know, World Wrestling Federation used to say the revolutionary force in sports entertainment. That's Duarte Studios, the revolutionary force in diorama entertainment and like art, revolutionary force in art. That's what I'd say. There's a lot of smoke. I'm blowing up your ass, and I mean it, bud. This Ghostbusters song is awesome. Okay. Let me just do this side. Too much. I think that looks pretty good. I'm digging it. This one down here. Let me try this. I assume this will, when I hit it with the black wash, it'll really make this top part pop. Like I said, I got a fucking airbrush, man. I haven't had one so long. I'll Once I was done with EVA, once I was done with cosplaying EVA foam, and that last airbrush broke, that was it. I think I gotta get a new one. The thing I'm most proud of was I was making a Star-Lord costume for my buddy, and I was able to make the burn, like the burn marks on the edge of the gun, and it looked just like it. It's something I was most proud of when I used the airbrush. It was the first time I'd ever actually used an airbrush, and I was able to get that kind of. It looked so good. I was buying like those cheap ones from not Walmart, from like Amazon, like $30. Because I figure if it just breaks, I just buy a new one. And it broke a lot. I'm sure I just wasn't taking care of it right. I'm sure it was, it was an operator error, not like a tool or anything. Okay, let that dry. Let's do this H. So I'm hoping it's going to dry a little darker, like the first coat did. I assume this one will too. All right. I'll let that dry. I'll rinse that brush off because I think I'm done with the gray now. So now I got to work on small details and shit. I appreciate you guys hanging out right now. I got 19 people. Jesus Christ. Did not expect that. How you all doing today? I appreciate you guys, though. Oh my goodness gracious, dude, you already gave me goosebumps just reading that, because you're one of the main reasons I bought Legion's Con passes. But I didn't I've never been there before, so I don't know what to expect. I just assumed it was all kinds of just Legions and He-Man inspired. I didn't know it had everything until I heard that Valorverse was going to be there too, and then you hear that you were going to be there. I was like, oh shit, I want to see what this gentleman's bringing to the table. Maybe I got to bring a little bit more than what I was going to be bringing. But yeah, I'm excited to see what. I've never been to Legion's Con, so this is a first to me. I'm interested to see how it goes. Son of a bitch, do you have that image, Shane? I just saw the picture you sent me. If you have that image, please send it to me. If not, I can find it. I'm sure, right? Did you find it on the internet? How'd that work? Let me know. What's up, Kaiju? How you doing, bud? Yeah, no, it's Ghostbusters. Yeah, it's Ghostbusters. Oh, no, bud. Yeah, when you see it, though, it's worth it. Remember what they say, you get what you pay for, and Duarte knows that. I mean, when I spoke to you with the talking figures, bud, that was one of the first things I got from you was, it's worth the price of admission, which is definitely true. When you've seen his work, you're like, oh, yeah, I understand. So bring the wallet, make the wallet fat for him, Shane. But it's because you're gonna get quality shit. You're gonna get quality stuff and stuff that's gonna be, for photography, right? Listen, even diorama, even just shelves, like this comparison to him. Forget about what he would do with a diorama shelf, But if I can only just kind of swim, well, how does Paul Heyman say it? While Duarte lives on the island of relevancy, I'll just bask from the ocean of obscurity. That's a fucking fact, brother. Well, the problem, man, bros, is just yeah. They say cleaning it is. I mean, I used to clean the shit out of my airbrushes to make sure. And I had the one that's you kind of slid on top that kind of controlled the airflow or like the paint flow, if you will. Oh man, Turk Murphy just sent me a picture of something fucking awesome, dude. That's sick, man. I don't know if he's still watching. God damn, that's awesome. You got some fucking creative motherfuckers in this kind of community, man. You guys are sick, man. Like, what do you mean in terms of graphic design? You want them to design a logo from scratch? I need to have some of the Action Force hyena symbols made so I can stencil them out. So do you just... Because I might be able to do that for you. I can't make things from scratch. I have graphic design. I'm very good at Photoshop in terms of like getting things cut out. If you need stuff like that, I've made a ton of stencils for myself. So through Photoshop. So if you need that kind of help, Mikey, I can help you. If it was like designing a logo from scratch, I might have to go somewhere else. Because even for I hate my logo. Like the Legend series shit, I just did words because I was like, I can do words. You know, I can't do anything cool looking. Like I've seen everybody else's logo is pretty cool, man. But yeah, but in terms of stencils, I could probably help you there. I can definitely help you there, man. Dude, just his trees. You seen his trees? Oh, all right. So yeah. I think let me know, bud. I can help you there. That's easy. It's easy. I've done that 1,000 times and stuff. Even with airbrush shit too. So if that's what you're looking for, I've done it with airbrush shit too. Oh, so how they looking? How big is Atlas, bud? Is Atlas as big as they were saying? Like what are we looking at in terms of scale with that gentleman? He's the one I'm excited for at the Valiverse booth. I really want Colonel Siege because I just think he would fit in great with a lot of what I got cooking up in my brain. My play motion is shit. The world that I'm like in terms of how it's kind of swirling around. I can't wait to get through this Ninja Turtle shit. Like it's starting to get in my way now. So I got to finish it. So I'm going to make sure it's done in 4 parts, not 6. So I'm going to do it in 4 parts. So it's going to be 4 half-hour, 45 minutes top episodes. And then eventually I'm just going to release the whole thing. So if you need something to play in the background, you can always put that on because it'll be like a 4-hour block once I put it all together, 3 or 4 hours. So, you know, there's that. And then after that, I'm going to build the next one. The next one, I already got the big baddie in my head. And that's courtesy of one Just Jeff. Thank you very much for your gift on Sunday. That was because of you. I got real baked and I'm just sitting there staring at Homelander. I'm like, kind of like what I got cooking up here. So I appreciate you, Jeff. Thank you so much, man. I want that Monster Force General so fucking bad. He comes out next year, right? Let me see. Let's go on Big Bad Toys. Let's have fun. Let's go on Big Bad Toy Store. Let's go to the toy store, guys. I think he was next year, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, come on. I can barely spell. My fingers aren't working anymore. Operation Monster Force. Where are you, General? When does the monkey drop? Because I haven't seen him, and he's the one I want, like one of the most. I love that monkey dude. I don't even see the General. What the fuck? There he is. Yeah, second quarter 2025, bud. Let's look at. You guys want to admire him with me? Let's admire him together. Let's look at this son of a bitch together. First off, that's Carl Weathers. Am I wrong in saying this? It's Carl Weathers, right? It's fucking Apollo Creed. Nico trying to send me a pic. Sent you a pic, Tony. Oh, you guys are like, I love this. God, I love you, Duarte. Oh shit! All right, hold on, Nick. This I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I'm gonna save this and share this image in a second. What you made. Here's what I mean. The classified looks like a Power Wheels. I think you're absolutely right. So I'm gonna share what you sent me here. I got Action Figure Act just sending me wrestling clips now. Have I become the wrestling guy again? God damn it! I can't escape you. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry I'm not keeping up with Chad, guys. The 3 top 5 figures. Dude, I like this guy. This guy's pretty sick, though. It looks like the Sam Elliott right here, right? And then you have so many heads. It's like Robert Redford. It's sick, dude. What general would you go with? I'm sticking with Carl Weathers, man. More like Colonel Sharp. Is that what it's supposed to be? You tell me, Bobby Wald. Who are these guys supposed to be? I have no idea. I have no idea what the lore is. I don't know if they're based off anybody. But I love the fact that you have 4 options. So if you bought 4 of these figures, which would be very expensive, you can literally have 4 different generals. I think that's cool. At least if you're going to army build and you're going to spend the fucking money on the figure like this, at least they give you the option of the 4 extra heads. So you're like, all right, well, now I have this guy, and this guy. Now I have 4 fucking completely different generals. You can give them more of an identity. You know, it's not just like the same guy. You know, granted the same body, but still, the head is, you know, the eyes are the window to the soul, you know? So, but I do like white hair is General Ross. Oh, for sure. Yeah, that is true. That is true. William Hurt, right? He was the first one. No, he's the second one. Sam Elliott was that first one in that terrible movie with Eric Bana, right? One Zartan captured and intimidated to break Cobra Commander out of the Blackwater prison. Oh. Jesus, man, you guys know so much of that lore. It's good to know that. Thank you. I also like the 3 different color shades, although there's 2 silver shades there. I'm not understanding that. I can accept that. In his older years, maybe General Sergeant Stalker becomes General Stalker. I'll accept that. Maybe in a different G.I. Joe universe. I'd accept that. This could be an old Eddie Murphy. He could be my General Murphy. Fuck you. Yeah, see, General, that's a good idea. It's a great idea, Mr. Magus. Great stuff, bud. For real. But I like this figure, man. This figure's pretty sick. I got I ordered this one. Did anybody else get this one? It's like a 25th anniversary, right? Or did I get that wrong? Hold on. Because they did that 25th anniversary for the Big Bad Toys. It's right here. And it comes with this like cool looking Predator helmet. And it comes with like let me see, right here. And it comes with the painted up Van Helsing face, which I liked. I like the gold accents on here. These figures are sick, man. I'm sorry. I know everybody's got them. Everybody's going bananas for them. These things are sick. When I opened up Van Helsing and Dracula, I was blown away with how cool they are. And I have the Blood Trooper coming this week. My wife got him for me for our anniversary. So it's this one and just in black. So I can't wait to kind of open this one up and see what he looks like and shit like that. I'm excited for this. If I quit modeling, I don't have. Yeah, that's true. No, you know what though? The beautiful thing about Duarte is he's a wealth of knowledge and he can help you. You know, so you just get what you absolutely can't make. There are things that I have swirling around in my head that I'm assuming he might have there, you know, like trees, for instance, that I just don't know how to make. I'm not very good at it. I've tried, and I'm not very good at it. So I would go to him for that kind of stuff. You know, I would go to him for like a diorama that I know that I just can't do, you know. But like in terms of like, I'm confident in my abilities enough to watch some of his stuff and say I can try. Like, might not be exactly like him because, you know, you're not on that kind of level, but it'll be an accomplishment thing. So you see how far you get in terms of how you did it, and you used him as an inspiration. I think he takes that in spade as well. He appreciates that. So, when you do something like that, you don't copy, but like use him as inspiration. Just let him know. Same thing with Mikey, and it kind of figures, man. Hey, Crimson Coves, come in, Triple C. I appreciate you, bud. What's up, man? How you doing? Just like Mikey's a wealth of knowledge. I go to him all the time for action figure stuff, and Tony's Figs. Those guys to me are like the kings in terms of custom action figures, at least from a G.I. Joe, standpoint, because that's usually their forte. If I had to go like to a McFarlane guy, I asked Toy Gaines. I asked him what to do for that Batman, this barbarian Batman that I got back here, and Mikey. Like I said, it's that's how wonderful this community is. You just ask anybody and they'll tell you. They don't fucking hoard the knowledge. They don't say, "Hey, pay me and I'll make it for you." They go, "This is how you do it. Give it a shot. Let me know how it turns out. I'd love to see it." That's more why I love giving to this so much. It's the encouragement that you get from everybody here is I've never seen it before, and it blows my mind every fucking day. I say I can't do that. I'm sorry. I can't do that, bro. Nah, yeah, I'm a sweet man. I appreciate the kind words from Mikey. Mikey, if I somehow make it out to DFW next year, I hope to see you in person, man. I really do. Where me and my wife have that on our list. We're trying to make it work. We don't know, but we're trying. Well, I think Duarte Studios can easily make that happen, bud. For real. Yeah, Bobby Weld asking Triple C what pre-orders you got, and he doesn't know which one you're talking about, bud. So I'm right now currently letting this paint dry, so that's why we're just sitting here. I don't want to fucking go to the next thing until it's dry. I still kind of see some wet spots, so I'm letting it dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in the garage and grab some stuff, and then we'll start working on some small details. He's way ahead of you, bud. You see this? It's a shame. The guy is like 7 steps ahead, bud. That's the mark of a true artist, dude. And dude, for real, man, we're working on it. We're working on it very hard. I know that was apparently more like a family reunion than an actual toy convention, apparently. And that to me is enough to go, because that's a safe space. I feel like a safe space, kind of like Legion's kind of like, I know enough people now, so I don't feel so nervous. I know Ninja's going to be there. Duarte's going to be there. Gaines and Jerk's going to be there. A couple of other guys like Roll Keeper's going to be there. I forgot who else was said. I think Dan Ivy, Ron Ivy, a lot of these guys said they're going to be there. So it won't be so nerve wracking to know that I'm like, oh my God, he's strange, So Rocco the Great, I spoke to him yesterday on his stream. He said he's going to be there. So it's going to be nice, man. It's like I said, it's more like reunions now. Like you're just going to see, oh, I saw you at the last one. Oh, shit, like that kind of stuff. So I'm excited for that. I hope DFW, the way everybody made it sound about this year, I really want to I really want to be a part of that next year. So did those things go on sale yet? The porta potty things, they went up for a pre-order, and I think Crimson Commander saying it's a premium right now. Oh, okay. All right. He wants to use 5 of them for a base. That's actually not bad, bud. Is anybody else going to jump on those things? Those little Cobra playset things, the little base? I was thinking about it. How much is it? Triple C, how much is it? Do you know? 2 p.m. for everybody else. All right, so you got 15 minutes. How many of you guys already pulled the trick? I'm sure Woody already has like 7. Woody's got 8 or 10. I said 7. It's 8 or 10 at least. And you all know that Woody is going to do a sick episode of The Basement. And he's going to have that shit set up. And you're going to be like, you sick bastard. If I bought those, I'd buy at least 2. The fact that they could stack on top of each other, to me,
automatically makes you want to buy more. But it's a lot of money probably, and I'm not gonna start. GI Joe just seems like one of those things where I can see it like just like a ship on the fucking dock, just slowly, just drifting away from my reach as the price gets way too expensive. I'm just like this. Take it easy. I loved you. That's it. It's getting too fucking expensive, and it's getting too crazy with space. Say Maga's not interested. All right. It's $54, which I thought was gonna be much more. Bobby Wold, I thought it was gonna be much more expensive. I'm shocked that it's that cheap. I want at least one. I love Trench Viper. Okay. Yeah. Okay. They can stack and connect sideways. That's cool too. They can stack on top and connect sideways, make like a wall. So that's pretty cool. But what would be even cooler, Triple C, is you just kind of make your own wall and just put them on the ends. That's what I was thinking. You put them on the ends and then you stack them on top of it and make it just a giant badass fucking Cobra wall. That'd be cool. But $54. I mean, by the end, Jesus Christ. I pre-ordered Heavy Duty. Is Heavy Duty exclusive or is he on Big Bad Toys right now? Because if he's on Big Bad Toys, I'll fucking pre-order that motherfucker for sure. Oh, here he is right here. God damn you sick son of a bitch. I'm pre-ordering him right now. March of 2025. I can wait that long. Thank you. I love Heavy Duty. He's one of my favorite G.I. Joes. At least the toy. He was like one of the only G.I. Joe toys I had. It was Heavy Duty. I had Heavy Duty and that Snake Eyes that everybody has, that Savage Land went crazy for, the one that's coming out. Yeah, all right, that's pre-ordered already. Please and thank you. Thank you, Action Figure Addict, you sick bastard. Look what you just did. Look what you just did. That right? For real. For real. That's what I'm saying. A 20 in cheap resin. So look at that. Turkish Murphy said he could just make his own. Yes. All right. Dude, I don't know. Like, here's the crazy thing. Like, I want all of these action figures, but like I said, G.I. Joe is now with all these play sets coming and vehicles. Between money and space, it's one of those things. What's going to run out first? And honestly, it's crazy to say this, but fucking space is running out first. So it's just like I just got to watch it float away. It's called enabling. That's a fucking fact. All right, so I'll wait. We'll see. I don't need them. I hope they make yes. Either hair or Ollie's, brother. Please and thank you. I'm so sick of that too, bud. I'm so sick of that shit. I don't believe that I should pay a membership just to get access to shit for a little early. And now I know that sounds crazy because I have a membership. What I'm saying, like, I'm already paying for an action figure. Like, so now I got to pay a membership to pay for the action figure early. Okay, you're getting me free fucking shipping, but give me a discount on the action figure. So now if the membership was like a yearly thing, and then you got like insane discounts on action figures. So like it's a $50 membership, and when like something like this, for instance, like the things come out at $54, you get to pay $39 or like $36. Then I can understand, like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll sign up to Premium Pulse, Pulse Premium, whatever the fuck it's called. That's what I'm talking about. Like, if you're gonna make me pay for a membership, then make it worth it. And if I'm already buying action figures from you, shouldn't the membership give me at least a discount on these fucking things, not just free shipping? I mean, come on. Like, I think that's bullshit. Like, that's why I'll never sign up for that Pulse shit. I'll just wait. If it doesn't, if it sells out, it sells out. If it doesn't, I don't give a shit. I got one room full, but I need more room. Dude, that's how it happens. You start just running out of space. It's like, it's crazy. I don't know, dude. I don't trust that either. You know what I'm saying? All right. You got it, bud. I definitely will. Hold on. I think I got some packages outside. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. I fucking just spilled something. Spilled everywhere. Duarte, I got your text message and I will take a look at it in a second, and I promise. I got some stuff from Big Bad Toys. So let me just see what it is. Okay. So I have this idea for a custom figure. I got this guy today because I have an idea for a custom in terms of using the Monster Force dude. I want to pop this heads off and put the Monster Force head on, and I want to like this. This is like his armor when he's about to do like lead the troops, and then I want to put this sword in his hands. That's why I still haven't put the sword away. I was waiting for him to come. I'm probably gonna open him up this Sunday on the pre-roll, and we're gonna try that. So I got the Monster Force figure. I got Dracula over there on the table. I'm gonna bring him over here on Sunday, and we'll see if it works. And I got another one. I got 2 gifts. What is this? This one I think is probably the one I've been waiting for all year. This was a Christmas gift for my mother that didn't come on Christmas. I think it was a pre-order. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm so happy about this one. Is Mezco Popeye. This is the first superhero for me. You know, my father would put Popeye on before he would put on everything else when I was a kid. So, but yeah, I can't wait to open this. I'm gonna open this on Sunday. I fucking love Popeye. That's so sick, dude. Hell yeah. Well, Duarte, I know you make docs, so I hope you bring those at Legion's Con now, because now I'm gonna need one. Oh my god. Yeah, this Mezco Popeye was when I missed out on the first one. So when they remade them or whatever it is, I think it's a re-release. I jumped all over it. I was like, oh fuck, I need this, and I sent the pre-order to a few people because they were looking for gifts for me, and my mother was like, yeah, I got you for it, don't worry, Merry Christmas. But I said, all right, it doesn't come out till next year, so I'm happy to get it, man. I'll say he's got docs for days. Just call him the doc guy. Big Doc Duarte. If I got the Ecto, I was going to have the Firehouse done next year. Did you get the Ecto Triple C or no? I couldn't do it. I only allow one insane HasLab purchase a year. And that went to the Rattler. I'd rather have a plane than the Ghostbuster car. Because, in all honesty, I didn't see that coming. Because I thought that line was dead. So all of a sudden now, they made that, and it just kind of like, fuck me. But hopefully it gets funded. Hopefully it gets made. I'm sure people will have it at toy shows. And I just saw it recently on, I don't know if it was Facebook Marketplace. Remember everybody went nuts for the first Batmobile when McFarlane did it, the Flash one. Now they're selling for fucking $25. You know, it's crazy. You know, I know that won't sell for that cheap, but I can find it somewhere. You just wait it out. You play the long game, you know? Open up that son of a bitch as soon as you're in the stream and enjoy the hell out of it. But I know I can wait till Sunday, but I'm a patient man. You know, anticipation makes the heart grow fonder. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get that. I went to Popeyes today. They don't get that. It's too old, man. This generation has no fucking idea who Popeye is. The money by the end. Yeah, I can't get it, man. I want it. I gotta get the ones like a modifier to work with Mezco. But now I can understand having it. I can understand that. You know? Hell yeah, dude. That would be fucking sick, dude. Hell yeah, man. Oh, did you guys digging the idea for the Dracula, right? Yeah. I like this Dracula head, don't get me wrong. But the Monster Force one, it looks more detailed. I like that. I like the idea of that being on this one, and this is just like his armor for like for war. And I just kind of see like I got 2 troopers coming. If you know, obviously I think I'm gonna like them because I like Van Helsing and Dracula, but the only ones I have 2 black and red ones coming. The only other ones I'm gonna buy are blue ones. So I'm gonna buy 2 blue ones if I wind up getting them. And I just have this cool idea in my head of like him standing, like pointing the sword, and then like, you know, marching out in front of him, kind of like George Washington or what have you. But I have a lot of vampire action figures in terms of even Marvel Legends. Like I got Morbius, Moreland, somebody else. I'm probably gonna get the rest of this wave because I want Blackheart, so I'm gonna have that Vampire Storm. I have Blade, a couple Blades, I think. So I got a lot of vampire action figures, so I can kind of do a cool photo shoot. You know, like Blade and Van Helsing together fighting them all, some shit like that. So a lot of things are mulling around in this old noggin. It's not just a hat rack, my friends. Right? You need to find Dracula helmet from the 90s. Oh yeah, dude, that'd be sick. Do the skin tones match? That I don't know. We're gonna find out Sunday, Neek. We're gonna find out. And if not, I just paint the neck on the body. I don't really care. You know, so I'm not gonna fuck with the monster for his head. This figure I don't give a shit about. It's only $25. I can get another one of these. You know, so but we'll figure it out. Do you have the ramen? I do. Nah, I couldn't afford that thing, dude. Shane, I didn't foresee this whole vehicle thing happening this year. I didn't. You know, I just thought we were gonna get like a Batmobile, you know, because once that thing failed, the HasLab, I just thought, yes, it was expensive, it was overpriced and shouldn't have been that much money, but I felt like maybe people just didn't have the space. People just weren't. I'm not gonna start putting cars and planes everywhere, you know, so I didn't foresee it becoming what it is now, where everybody's got all like the helicopters coming soon. Where the fuck are we gonna put a 2-foot helicopter? I don't know, but we're about to find out. So, don't accidentally drink paint. Yes, I made sure it's all the way over there. Thank you, Frenchie. I appreciate you. Yeah, imagine you have a big fucking... What the fuck? Oh, my goodness. Speaking of which, I think I can... I'm going to start grabbing some dowel sticks and a couple of doodads and what have you. And we'll look for the poster for Mikey too. We'll do all that before I wrap up this stream for today, and then we'll be back Thursday with the afternoon stream. So give me 1 second. I'll even do this because I didn't do this a second ago, and I apologize. But yeah, I don't have the be right back screen. That's the problem. Oh no, it's right here. All right, so I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. Yeah, when does the Dragonfly ship? Does everybody know? I think it's like November, correct? I know. I was fucking completely wrong, dude. Like I said, once I saw when I saw the whatever, the Flame of Vengeance, whatever it was called, fail, I thought, all right, that's the end, right? But then all of a sudden, all these vehicles, the van go like, Jesus Christ. I got the bread van pre-ordered, the Punisher one, because I like that one a lot. The key is, well, no, my wife, the key, yeah, that's true. But my wife does love all this stuff. So she loves toys. She's all into this shit. The key is to just find somebody as crazy as you are and settle the fuck down. The actual key is to not have children. Like, that's what sets you back financially. You know, not to say that they're a burden or anything, but you know, your collection and stuff like that gets, you know, because you got to take care of them. They're number one. At least, you know, good parents do. So for tubing, I use do-it-yourself straws. I sometimes use regular straws, like the bendy ones. But I use these. They don't make them anymore. They used to make them. They were at the Dollar Tree. They were like little clip-on lights that had like a little metal wire that you could bend around. The light wasn't bad in terms of giving light in terms of photography. But it came with these things, and if you broke them apart, the light still worked. It came with this. This is what it looked like. So this is good for like junction boxes and stuff like that. And that's pretty much what I'm going to set up on Mikey's thing today. So, and then of course, you get stuff like this with the do-it-yourself straws, the connectors. That's really what this is about. You can find those on Amazon. If you want, I'll show you guys in a second. I mean, you could use these straws. I use these bendy straws too. You can use them too. It does work. If you need right angles for pipes and stuff like that, I'm sure Duarte will attest to all this. Unless he has a better way, then please, I am all ears, buddy. But these are the straws that come with the do-it-yourself. They're like plastic ones. It's clear, or they're different sizes. So the color ones are a little skinnier than the clear ones. So I'm probably gonna use the clear ones. Then you have connectors. I have all the connectors right here. So the connectors besides. All right, yeah. So here, for the connectors, it's these. All right, do-it-yourself straws. So you'll get a T joint, you'll get a U joint, you get a cross joint, you get a 90 degree. Some of them, like I said, are smaller than others. These big blue ones are the ones that go to the clear ones. These little colorful ones go to the little color ones, the little color straws. Okay, these go to the clear ones, the pink ones, the pink and blue ones. But you get all kinds of stuff with them. They're very hard to paint. I'll tell you right now. If they feel rubbery, good luck fucking painting them. It's gonna be a pain in the ass because the paint won't adhere to it. Some of them are plastic. This one's plastic. This one can easily be painted. But if you're gonna go rubber, which a lot of these are, they're rubber, just keep in mind that it's gonna be a pain in the fucking ass to paint it. So I would seal it a bunch of times and shit like that. But if you want, I'll show you which ones I use right now. I sent it to I forgot who asked. I think it was Curb Stomp Films. He asked which ones I use, and I will show you right now if you'd like to see that. So let me go to my list. I always have it in my list just in case I need it. I have like an action figure list on Amazon. All right, so there it is. I'll show you guys right now. Stop sharing. Present. Right here. These are the ones I use. And they come, and you get for $40, you get a pack of 24. You can get, and so on and so forth. For $5, you get one pack. This is basically what it is. So, get a couple of elbow joints, one just joint. So, not bad stuff, man. So, This is what you use for like the electrical boxes and the wiring and build in the dioramas and stuff like that. I watch so many diorama videos, dude, and so all I have, all the thing about is what I want to buy, dude. That's it, man. Fuck it, right? Yeah, I still have to work. Hey, Mike's Magic. What's up, everyone? Hey, how you doing, bud? I appreciate you for coming through. How's it going? Is this somebody make a new name? Is that why everybody's laughing? I have no idea what's going on today because I'm not really monitoring the chat. I'm sorry. I'm working on something. But I'm going to work on this. Now, in terms of the junction box, I'm just going to use foam. I could use wood. I didn't even think of that. So I could use maybe a piece of like balsa wood and stack it on top of each other and kind of give it the thickness that I need. Or I can just use EVA foam and cut it and stack it however you want. It all depends on what you want to use. You know what I'm saying? Let me just shut that down. I can just remove that now. So, the question is, do I want to use EVA foam or do I want it to have more of a solid base? And I think I'm gonna go wood. I think I'm gonna go with this this piece of wood. I think I have it over there. So maybe I'm gonna just go grab it real quick. They have straws like that at stores like Dollar Tree. I can't find them at my Dollar Tree, Mad Gus. I know that. A lot of people said that, but I can't find them. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, BX Medic? Hey, man, how's it going? I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the kind words, man. And have a great day at work. Hopefully it's not too stressful, dude. Okay, so who the hell is is Magic Mike's Money for Tots? Because that's a funny ass name. Oh, okay. It's Dave. All right, Daredevil Dave. All right. That's a great name. So anyway, I'm gonna use balsa wood to make out this junction box right now. I usually just eyeball it. I know that's not what you should do, but that's what I do. Tony D'Angelo staring at me right now saying, I don't think you should do that, Tone. I think maybe you should measure a little bit. And I'm like, all right, I'll use something that kind of looks like it. I'll give you that, Tony D'Angelo. You fucking, you wop. He's like, hey, I'm right here. By the way, he's a permanent fixture of the pre-roll, and from now on, he's going to be on all the thumbnails. He's going to be the thumbnail for the pre-roll. I decided that on Sunday night after I was done with the pre-roll. So what can I use here? I don't want to get up because I don't know where my ruler is, and I don't want to start looking for shit. I was unprepared today, and that's on me. But I guess I can use this, so that's what I'm gonna do. Because I can. All right, let's see. There you go. I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. For real, for real. Yeah, exactly. You measure once, you measure twice, you cut once. All right, so this one. Yeah, and I'll just kind of shave it off how I need to. I love fucking balsa because you just cut it with a goddamn work knife. basically gonna stack maybe like, I'm gonna cut it smaller too because it shouldn't be this long. So I'm probably gonna cut it to about where my fingers are. But probably stack one more on top just to give it like a nice, just like a nice thick base. My God. I gotta remember that this is the middle of the afternoon. This ain't the pre-roll. This is not the late night Sunday. Alright, so let me just cut another one right here. You snipped the tip. Get out of here, really? Look at that. It was evenly cut. Didn't even know that. Son of a bitch. Alright, there you go. So now, maybe 2 is enough. I think 2 is enough, to be quite honest with you. Yeah. Doesn't have to be that thick. 3 is... Yeah, 3 is a little too much. Oh, now I got 2 junction boxes. Fuck them beautiful. Let's glue them together using Gorilla Glue. And then I'll just cut them to size. I gotta buy more glue, too. See what happens? Because I didn't buy the door. Now I got to go buy so much shit at the fucking store. That's on me, guys. Next time I should be better prepared for this. I'm so stupid. So thick. It has a girth. Ooh, it has a girth certificate. Oh, my God. Yes, we can get a Vince clip. We can get a Vince clip. You want a Vince clip? You got a Vince clip.
I am no pervert. I am no pervert.
Oh, my God. So we're doing pretty good here. Hey, Jason's in the house. What's up, bud? It's 23 people hanging out with me right now in the middle of the afternoon. I appreciate you guys so fucking much. Make sure you come back at 8 p.m. when we do the D&D stream tonight. That'll be live at 8 p.m. I'm going to take my microphone and weigh down my thing here. And I'm going to make a second one just in case I need it. I need it. All right, so that was bad. That's all right. I'll figure it out. Okay. No, it's not bad. I take it back. I take it all back. I'm sorry. I'm going to put my mic here. Let that dry. And while that dries, I'm going to go over here to the table. And we're going to see how high, pun intended, I need to stick the wire here. So let's go over there. Smash that like button. Thank you so much, Mr. Megas. I appreciate you guys. So let's go back over here. Now that I got all kinds of crap in front of me. I don't know if you can see it or not. Right here on this section is a line because I messed up. So I was going to stick down here. I got them drying right now. But right now, I'll just show you I'll just kind of show you where my head's at. So it's not cut straight. It's just purposes. So the box is going to go right here like this. And it's going to hide most of that fuck up. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to put a little detail on the box there. Right. Now, there's a lip here, so I'm going to add one step using this kind of EVA foam. That's why I brought it in here. It's going to be just like one step to step up, but I'm going to extend the step just a little bit. I mean, that's why I brought this blue foam in here. So, I'm gonna make one step that essentially comes out, not this wide. I'm gonna cut it to size, but it's gonna come out from there, and he could he could stand an action figure in front of the door, and it'll hide this. See, it's a little mess up, and I gotta frame the door. I haven't framed the door yet, and I'm gonna do that. I promise. So by Thursday, that's all gonna be done. Because I'm gonna do that tomorrow or tonight, probably tonight. So I'm gonna frame this door out completely, so all this shit's gonna get hidden. And it's gonna kind of take away from some of this, and then so I'm gonna have this here, maybe another box next to it with the you know, and you know they have the city meter with the electrical that'll sit next to this, so it'll be sitting next to each other like that. Maybe like I have like something else coming out of it, like a drainage pipe for plumbing. And then over here I'm gonna put his logo poster. He said he wants the Days of Future Past poster, so I'll put that up here. And maybe I'll just take his logo and put it on the other wall. So I'll put the Days of Future Past poster right here on an angle. That's how it was in the comic book cover. We got it on an angle. So this glue should watch me a second. It's just fucking crazy glue. It doesn't take too long. Hope you guys heard that. I know I was talking with my back to the door. That's right, baby girl. All right. So let's some more. All right, so let me just cut this. So this is basically, I just kind of like this, the size of the junction box. So let me just put it like that. I got yourself a junction box. I had fucking sandpaper in here. I am all over the place today, gentlemen. I love balsa. It does not take much to get it to how you need it. Take some 220 grit sandpaper on the edges, and you can literally match them up perfectly. Okay. So the junction box. I gotta sand a little more on the side, which is fine. What I'm gonna do. You see, it hides most of that fuck up, most of that blunder, which I'm happy about. And then I can take this one that I cut and sand it. Put that there. A little meter. Another one, another wire, which I have right here on the floor. Yes. So I have this thing that I'm going to take apart, which is just like one of those mini tripod things. So I'm going to cut it, and then that'll be right there. And then, so that'll be right there. And then his poster will go like somewhere on the wall there. Or this can even come lower. It doesn't have to be this high. The only reason I got this one this high, this can even be like right here. You know, I'm just kind of thinking on a 112 scale. I don't have any fucking action figures. Like a correct scale action figure. They're all 7 inches on here. Why are you all so fucking tall? Oh. Billy, help me out here. It's fucking brutal. All right, I'll fucking do it. Hold the goddamn wall up, Tony. I'm doing it, Bill. Jesus Christ. All right, so I'm trying to so you can see here. Like if Bill was standing next to the wall here, that's how high the junction box should go, right? So if you're working on it, you're staring right at it. Okay, it's right there. Jesus Christ. You yanked me off the shelf for that? I did, Bill. Thanks. Your sacrifice won't go unnoticed. And then boom. I don't have a pencil. I guess, for me, I just use a wire cutter for this. I use these, those small snips that cut everything. I don't even know what the fuck that is. It's got yellow handles, so I don't lose it. And I still lose it, guys.
I use that thing all the time. I lose that, and here's the little black pliers that I always use. They're always together. Let me see. What you got cooking up here? Do you ever do the inside as well as the outside? Yes, I do. I'm actually working on that now, Triple C. I might have a bigger diorama that I'm working on for my play motion stuff, and it's a two-sided diorama. So one side is like the outside of the factory, and and there'll be an inside to the factory on the other side. That step can be a square. Okay, that's essentially what I was going to do. Is make it like a, I don't want to say so much like a giant rectangle, but like on the rectangular side. This wall is made out of EVA foam. So it's basically just this. It's this stuff. I burnt the lines in. I drew them in first, burnt them in. And then the sides are just cut out little pieces of EVA foam. The top, right here, this piece at the top here. I'll take your comment down. This piece right here is just a piece of wooden molding from Home Depot. And then I have a balsa wood stick at the bottom to keep everything straight. And it's on top of I don't know what this is. It's like MDF, I guess it would be called. But it's just what you nail to the back of bookshelves, bookcases and shit. So I got that as the base because he's gonna put it on his shelf. You guys are very talented. Oh, thank you so much, Triple C. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the kind words, brother. But it's far from done. So now I got to put spackling on this so I can fill in all the lines and shit like that. Like a concrete. Essentially. Yeah. That's essentially what I was going to go for. Just like one step up into the, so you're just stepping up into the building. But it was just going to basically look like a slab of concrete. I mean, I've seen that so many times in the back of factories, considering I worked at a bunch of them. So, but yeah, that's essentially what it's going to be. But yeah, it's just this. A lot of people use XPS foam, and I use that too. Don't get me wrong. But we wanted to utilize as much space as possible on Mikey's shelf, so that's why I went with this. Is much thinner, and I like working with this because I used to make cosplay costumes, so I know how to use. I know how to work with this. So that's it. I'm just gonna sand this down a little bit more, and while I do that, I guess I can bring the camera over here. I want this one, so just so you can look at that wall. Hey, Jason, take it easy, bud. I appreciate you. I can't wait to. Please don't fuck us today. Just kidding. I appreciate you, dude. I'm excited to see how tonight goes, man. Take it easy. Have a great rest of your day at work, dude. But right now I'm just gonna sand this because it's still a little off. But like I said, with balsa wood, and you get balsa wood I guess you can get it at Home Depot. I never really saw it at my Home Depot. I usually get it at Hobby Lobby. That's where I get all my balsa wood from. I'm just trying to get the junction box as square as possible. What I'll do to make it, to paint it, I'm going to use a rubbing buff, silver rubbing buff, because it's oil based and it'll sink into this wood a little bit nicer. At least for my, so I use this rubbing buff. I have gold and silver, and then I paint silver on top of it. I just use it as a base, so it just soaks into the wood. Again, just my method. I don't know if it's the tried and true or correct method. But, sand it down too. I've literally now just looks like one block of wood. I've lost the separation line. It's gone completely. And what's good with balsa wood is you can draw the details into this. So what I'm gonna do is, obviously it's not gonna be a functional fucking junction box. I'm just gonna draw where like the door would be. And you can draw right into this wood, and it just, the pencil sinks right in perfectly and crisp. And so now the junction box is sanded. And then this will go at the bottom. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little red guy.
I have to find those snips. I don't know what the fuck happened to them. They were here. Are they over here now? Who the fuck knows where these things go? They say that, you know, the brilliant people are pigs, right? The fucking place is a pigsty. Or is that just an excuse so they don't have to clean? I don't know which one it is anymore. Knocking down barbarians and fucking Batman. All right. Well, I don't want to use those scissors. She'll kill me. I'll just use these regular scissors. So what you do here is you just cut this little guy in half. Okay. And then you take crazy glue. There's a lip on the end of these things. I'll make myself bigger. So there's a lip. See the little lip? You're going to put glue right there on that lip. And then I take my junction box. I figure out where I want the bottom to be. There. Let's go here. And then right there. Bang. And then this fucker will slide right in. See? And there you go. And now your junction box is good. Now this can go on the inside of factories, on the outside. Sometimes it's on the outside because it's like how they check in the city for, like, you know, when Con Ed comes through to check everything. They need all that stuff. They need access, all that shit. So a lot of times you see factory buildings. That's why all that shit's there. And then, like, they have, like I said, I'm gonna have like a pipe, which I got I got a bigger dowel stick here that I'm gonna cut, and it's gonna be like where, like, the feed maybe for the gas or like the plumbing or some shit like that. So just to give it a little authenticity, if you will. But since the whole thing is going to be silver, that's why I glue this on. I glue it on right here from the beginning. And rub and buff will stick to this, but like you touch, it'll come right off. So you got to seal it, I guess. At least that was what I've learned when using these, when painting these things. It's like I'll cover it in rub and buff, and then I'll go over it with there you go. So now it's got its connector. This is like when SWAT's about to break in a building, they cut all the electrical off. This is where they cut it from. They go, move in, over. Okay, there you go. So, one thing I love about the Gorilla Super Glue is it holds almost immediately, which is very nice. So we're gonna let that dry, and then we'll draw the detail in, and then I'll put it back on there. I gotta find those cutters because I need to cut this wire. I don't know where the fuck they went. Oh fuck! Let me take the aerial approach. They might be somewhere where I don't know why they would end up there. Oh my goodness, my jacket just hit the mic. I fucking have no idea where they be. No fucking clue. I don't know where they are. Oh God. Oh no. The world is ending. And then, no. You fuck. You dirty rat bastard. I have no idea where they went, man. No fucking idea. But anyway, that's how I would do it. I cut these wires. So I'm gonna have to go in the other room and get the other wire cutters. I think they're in the other room. So that sucks. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Found them. Whew, that was a close one. They were right outside the other table. Is anybody sick of the Ghostbusters song? You want to listen to something else? Because I think I'm kind of over it. So let's go to Go back to Ninja Turtles. I'm digging Ninja Turtles. All right, so let's see. Now, I would assume it would come from the street or whatever the fuck. You just cut as best you can with these fucking things. I snapped one of these not too long ago, cutting wire. Fucking thing just broke the tip. I said, what the fuck? You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to cut these fucking things. Now cut it, you fuck. I just did it again. I just broke it. Fuck. All right, you motherfucker. Looks like I'm going to have to get the other wire anyway. I'll wire cutter anyway. Looks like I'm going to have to buy another one of those things. So, goddamn, I jinxed it. I biffed it. But there you go. Okay, so now I'll just go over here to the wall. Turning off. Chad, got to drive across town to pick up the... All right, no, bud, don't worry about it, bud. We're here. Nice. So there you go. That's going to be like that. Move that up so you can see it. And then I'll take the little square one. Let me funny you bring that up, Triple C. I have the original Technodrome that I was gonna like restore for my buddy. I was gonna like repaint it, make it look like kind of like a cool realistic version. But just Jeff told me it was worth a lot of money, so I didn't fuck with it. But I've always wanted to try to make some cool shit like that. Like I'm trying to work on a 1/12 scale Castle Grayskull. That's fucking you know, that's proven to be very hard because I want it to be an exterior diorama. I want it to be outside of my yard. I don't want to fucking just like I made a couple walls for it so I can do the shit inside. So I don't need it to be inside. I want it just massive. Like, so when He-Man, like I want the 1/10 scale He-Man and Battle Cat to come out there, and they want you to see just the scope of it all. And I've seen a couple people make them. They're big, but I'm talking like I want it huge. Like I want it to be like glorious, I guess would be the best way to describe it. The Technodrome would be hard because you'd have to get like a perfect circle. It all depends. Like, what kind do you want? Do you want it to be kind of like the toy? Do you want it to open up and be played with, or do you just want in the background? Like, is it just going to be? Because like, if you have those Joy Toy Ninja Turtles now, I could see making a 1/18 version of it, because you can use the new Playmates one as a base and kind of build off of that to make it more look realistic to fit them. I'm trying to just sand this edges down so it comes like a nice perfect kind of square. I got fucking dust all over me. All right, so now what I use in terms of like whenever you see an electrical box. So now this will go right there next to it, and I'll run whatever I have left here. So this far, no. So I cut, and I got 2 out of it, so I got enough out of it. And I'm gonna just glue this guy, the second little nub, if you will, and we will put it on like that. All right. Get it glued on. Okay.
that one's there. Oh yeah. Okay. So now that's good, right? So now for this square one, they always have like a plastic container over it. And what I use for that is I'm gonna have to go out and get one. I don't have it. Is I usually take the tops of a water bottle and you just cut where it seals the cap, like the squeeze, the sport bottles. You just cut that part off and then you put it there and it fits perfectly. So if you're looking to build those kinds of like the electrical boxes and stuff like that, that's what I use. That's how I do it. And it usually works pretty well. You can like sometimes if you see like the small spray bottles, like whether it's like a fragrance spray or like a hairspray, and it's got like the skinny clear cap on top of the spray part, you can use that too. I've used that sometimes too, if you wanted to stick out a little bit more. It could double as a Death Star place. That's not wrong, bud. That's definitely true. Like I said, when I go on scale, like at least recently, I started to kind of be like, I want a world build, but I want it to be like actual, like, because even sometimes, like when you go to like extreme sets, while they are cool in terms of like it's a quick pop-up diorama, they're not really scaled correctly. I don't care what anybody says, because if you try to fit Roblox through one of those doors, you know, and Roblox's not that big, you know, but just try. So to me, it's like, I don't know, because even sometimes like thin guys have tried to fit through those doors and they just don't look right. The door looks too skinny. So I just don't feel like even those, you spend $60 to $70, sometimes $80 on a fucking 1/12 scale diorama. It should be 1/12 scale. And I don't like the way the building, when you put the building together, the way the roof goes on, because the roof collapses within itself. So man, I don't know if anybody has those, but I've had a few of them. And I gave them away. That's how annoying they were to me. They annoyed me that much that I just gave them shits away. Let's say take these things. They're useless. I had the science lab, and putting it back together, it kept ripping. Like every time you put it's like a box. So when you start putting it back together and you start to fold everything in and push everything within itself, you rip the edges. I had so much Scotch tape and glue on it, but at one point I was just like, this wasn't worth the $85 I spent on it. Like it should not rip like this. What was worth kind of your bang for your buck was that Ready sets. I don't know if anybody had those. Those weren't bad. The 118 one I heard was better for the 118 figures, because the 112 scale one. And some people say get the 112 scale one from the 118, because those didn't scale right neither. But they were good for background pieces. So if you needed to create space, you could put those in the far back, like the city one, and it would create good depth of field and shit like that. But in terms of like a true 112 scale Technodrome, I think it'd be fucking huge, dude. Like, hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Hopefully you're having a good day at work, Wood. Hopefully everything's treating you right, man. I'm just working on this diorama for Mikey. Just about done. I'm gonna start doing like the fine details. So just getting to that now. Now, in terms of the window side, Mikey, I'm just gonna put posters. I don't really think I think the only thing you might see is like two pipes running right up the middle, and that's all I might put on the window side with some posters. Oh, nice! Look at you playing hooky. I have left the building, one that I kept it whole. I also keep the same size box, dude. That's bullshit that you should have to do that. But yes, that's what I had to do. I had to like put something under it to hold it up. And I was like, I thought this thing was all supposed to be, it was all supposed to fucking be together. Like, why the fuck do I have to now put all this tape and glue and try to prop it up and shit like that? That's what annoyed me. I didn't like that at all. That irritated me. But if you're gonna just put them somewhere as a background behind actual like dioramas, like let's say you built like a wall, or you built like let's say like a construction site, and you needed buildings behind you, but you're not going to see the roof and shit like that, then yeah, they work. That's not a bad it's not a bad workaround, if you will. But I'm in the same boat as you. I just find boxes now. Like for instance, I got a giant plastic shelf that I have in my garage now, but the box is huge. You cut some windows out, you put a door. It's literally a 112 scale building. You just got to scale the windows and doors properly.
and it's a perfect fucking sky-rise building now that if I need for Spider-Man, Batman, Spawn, anybody who wants to brood on the rooftop, now I have the fucking building for them. That's why I haven't thrown the box out yet. It's just sitting in eggs. I'm like, I think I can use this, you know. But I would rather do that to a box than buy ready sets. That's where I am with them. I just feel like it's cool if you're gonna leave it flat. Like I noticed, like a guy like Punk with Toys has it just flat behind everything. That's fine. But in terms of like photography and shit, I mean, I remember one time I finally had it all set up and I put Spider-Man on it, ready to take that, you know, that picture that everybody wants of Spider-Man, where he's either sitting on the edge eating a slice of pizza or he's just brooding off the building, whatever the fuck it is. I just put him on it, the whole fucking roof collapsed. I was like, Jesus Christ. You would have thought I put the Hulk on the roof. Like, it was fucking crazy, man. I would make it 8 inches, because that's usually what doors are. Doors are 8 feet tall, because you got to make it for tall people. So either 7 to 8 feet. So 7 to 8 inches. Make it clear. Usually what I do is I take Thor. Thor's a good base, or like I take Roadblock, or maybe like a McFarlane figure, because McFarlane scales his figures gigantically for some reason. So, and if they can pass through my doors, that's what I use. It's one thing on terms of width, because I can understand someone having to step sideways if they're wide as shit, if they're muscle. But you should only have to duck a little bit when you step under a door. And sometimes those doors are so low that like even small action figures can't fit through. There's the extreme sets. And I usually go to Hobby Lobby and I get the door frames from the dollhouses, because those are pretty perfect. Those are 1/12 scale. Those scale perfectly. My figures can pass through those no problem. But yeah, I usually make mine like 7.5 to 8 inches tall, and then I frame it out. So I'm gonna lose a little bit anyway when I frame the door itself out anyway. But my hole is about usually 8 inches. That's how I think how long this is right here. And like I said, once I put framing in and shit like that, I might lose it. So it's going to come down to 7 inches potentially. And then the door will just sit inside the frame. This door doesn't have to open because this is a shelf. So Mikey doesn't need this door to open. But most times I always make mine like practical so I can open the door and shine light through it for photography. That is a big hole, Nico. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so while we're shooting a breeze here, I will fucking all right. Woody, I just saw your text. I'm gonna read it in a second. But yes, I can absolutely, for never an issue. Hold on a sec. Let me I'm trying to find the Days of Future Past poster for Mikey. That's what he wants. Okay, so Days of Future Past. Okay. Poster. Okay. So how would you word that? Like cover poster? Wait a minute. I think I found it. Ha, wanted poster. That's what you needed. I got you. I totally got you, brother. Don't worry. So this is let me just share this with you real quick. This is on Pinterest. What the fuck? Pinterest is so stupid. I swear to God. So I'm trying to like make it bigger. So that's just an image search. Oh, there you go. Okay, so there it is. Let me just show you this Mikey before I download it and print it. But I think this is the winner. I'm pretty sure, considering you trust the judgment. But so there it is. It's a nice poster. I like it. What do you think, Mikey? So I'm going to put this right on the right here. So right in this little section. But I like this. So let me just you tell me if you like. I'm gonna save it anyway because I want it for me. But you tell me, man. If you like it, we print it right now, and I stick it on the fucking wall. I'm gonna glue it in the middle so you have some of these edges kind of peeled up, Mikey. If that's cool, because I would want it to look like that, right? And of course, I'm going to put it in Photoshop so you don't see the watermark right here. There's a clear watermark right here on the side. We'll figure that out. Don't worry. I'll fix that for you. I don't like that one. LOL. I just want a black and white one. If I'll see if I can find. Oh, so you don't like this one at all? Oh my goodness. Okay. So because I can make it black and white, Mike. That's not a problem. I can fucking change that easily in Photoshop. Let me just see. Days of Future Past. Wanted poster. So you want this one? So you basically want this one. I would assume. But that's got the spotlight on it. But yeah. Is this the one is that the one you're referring to, bud? If so, I could probably What about that one? I don't like that one. Yeah, no, I don't like that one. Okay. Let's see. Images. Let's look. So they have it in black and white here, but I don't know. That's the one you'd have. Okay, so this is the one you want right here. All right. Okay, so I think I can get this one for you. The issue I see with it. Oh, never mind. I got it. Winner, chicken dinner. Now here's the thing. He's got it right here with all of it with nothing on it. So he did this himself. This guy. All right. So he just put slain, apprehended, slain. Oh wow. Okay. But there's a few of them here. See, they got this one just straight in black and white, but I don't like that one. See, this is what I was talking about. He has it right here, where it's all I'm shocked they don't have that. They don't have that poster as is. See, that's cool. Yeah, they don't give it to you a clear shot, so I'm gonna have to. I might have to make it myself, Mikey. That's crazy. Like, I like this one, but he has like a spotlight on it. But maybe, just maybe, I can blend the two because I know how to use Photoshop. All right, let's do it. Let's go. All right, so I'm going to take one. Please and thank you. And we take a second one. Please and a thank you. All right, now let's take this bitch over to Photoshop. You guys want to see me how I do that? I'll share that. That's what I'll share. All right, and that's how we'll wrap up this stream. I don't want it in real big either, so if it's not crystal clear, it's no big deal. Beautiful. All right, so you just made my job much easier. I was just gonna go like with what it would be in a 1/12 scale. So like what a, how big are posters usually? 20 by 24 long by like 18 wide, right? Or some shit like that. So it would probably just kind of be with that within a 1/12 scale. So, Mikey, put the headshot picture on there. I could do that too, Mikey. We'll figure that out. Like Mikey, like maybe you came out with a smooth jazz album, because that whenever time I look at your image, I think that it's the cover of a smooth jazz album. Like JMK Custom presents the classics, and you just sing. Oh my god. All right, let's I'm just opening up Photoshop first before I share the screen. Good lord. Yeah, it looks like your debut R&B album. That picture looks like you're about to break out. It's like, yo, you get that new JMK cut? Shit, that's a good album right there. Fuck my wife to it yesterday. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, we have such a good time, don't we? All right, so something's going on with my Photoshop. I think it's because I got too much running on my computer right now. Let me go over here. Oh, wait a minute. There's something over here, maybe. Hold on. I have too many screens. They're all connected. I gotta. Let me go over here. It's probably over here. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Let me just move that over here, and then I can come back over here. All right. So letter, create. So here we are. So let me share the screen now. Okay. So now what basically is, I'm going to just show you guys a little trick of the trade here. This is honestly a pirate's life for me, if you will. You shouldn't do this. You should buy people's work, right? But on the off chance that you don't want to, I'm going to show you how to do this real quick. You don't see all that good. You don't need to see all that shit. I think I went to the... Oh, no, it's on desktop, man. There you go, screenshot. Okay. I'd be okay with that. I'd buy that album. All right, so now you see this is the image, but this is the image you want. So my goal is to put this over this and eliminate this shit around it. And what I would do is I would just take the image, put it over here like this. So now it's over it completely, right? And I don't know if anybody has Photoshop, but you come down here. You see this little thing that my little icon is on. I'm moving that right here. You hit that and it masks it. So this is a mask now, a layer mask they call it. So you select that and then you hit a paintbrush tool. And if you look down here in the color boxes, right here is black and white. So now, see, it just basically erases it. But now I can disable that color mask and the image comes back. So you don't lose the image, you don't erase anything. So you just basically kind of go over and I'll correct everything I need to correct. See? Boom. And it just shows up there, don't it? Who's texting me? Is it my lovely wife? Yeah, it is. Can you... Okay. She's asking me for stuff. My crazy wife, she is. All right, anyway. So yeah, so it's basically it. So now bang. All right. And in terms of like, you see the little arrows from because this is a screenshot, I'm going to make those disappear with a clone tool. So I'm not worried about that. But there you go. Boom. So now you see the little circle here. I'm going to get rid of that. And I'll show you how I'm going to do that because I'm going to have to get in close with it, especially with these. All right. So just got to make sure this all matches good. Because this is what Mikey wants. So, booyah. So then you hit Z and you can zoom in, right? And then when you go back to the brush, you hit X and it flips. It flips the brush. But now here's the thing. I think I fucked up. And I did. Yeah. Right, boom. Okay. So, and now say. And now you just kind of clean it up. So that he's good. And I can bring it back. See? Booyah. And now that is good. See? We come in a little closer. Go back. Make our thing smaller. Hit X. So now, see? Now I got the slane perfectly in. And there you go. Now we do the other side. All right. And there you go. So now I'm going to bring Banshee in. So now if anybody wants this poster, I'll send it to you. Son of a Crown Slayer. What's up, bud? How you doing? Making the details for Mikey's diorama. So I'm going to leave this
Mark Eastwood, just because he deserves it. It's his work. Considering I just, did what I did. Sorry, Mark. Go follow Mark Eastwood. I guess this should have been a members only, but that's fine. So there you go. And now you get rid of all the stuff while keeping the slain and all that shit. That's what you want, right? Slain. He's dead. Fucking Banshee died. He's dead. There you go. That's good, bud. I'm glad to see. Everybody's just getting home from work and shit. I'm about to wrap it up as soon as I'm done with this. I'm going to print it out for Mikey. And I'm going to put it on the wall. And then, see? Just disappears, don't it? Look at it. As if it's not even there. All right. X. I'm going to bring that back because I want that to be there. So, Mikey, is this what you were looking for? Are these the droids that you were looking for? Boom. So let me just clean this up because I don't like how that looks. Let me just clean that up for Cyclops. Cyclops gonna clean that up for you nice and good. Don't worry, pal. Gonna take that line right out there for you. There you go. Boom. There you go, Mikey. Boom. So, and we just now save it. Save as a copy. Save it as a JPEG. So if anybody wants this for their thing, I'll be printing this in a 1/12 scale. Just letting you guys know now. Just gotta see where I'm gonna save it. I gotta see where I'm gonna save it. Oh God. All right, and I have a Legend Series Play Motion folder. This is where I save all my shit at. So let me just Days of Future Past poster. Okay, boom. Yay! Hold on. Okay. So now I can save this just so I can have it. Day of the Future Past. Just in case if I ever need to make changes to it, I can now. But yeah, that's as easy as it is. I guess that was a first-hand to show Mikey that I do know how to use Photoshop, just in case you really wanted to do that thing that you needed the stencils. So I can do it, but so it's up to you. I can definitely help you. Like I said, I can't build a logo from scratch, but you know. All right, so Rokeep, you like one of these? Yeah, I can help you out. All right, so there you go. We're done with Photoshop. Please and a thank you. Danke Shane. Do I have paper in the thing? I don't have paper in the printer. All right, let me just put paper in the printer, and we will print this image up for you, and I will put it right here on the thing, and then I will wrap this stream up. Hold on a sec. Just making sure it's there. And, yep, there it is. There it is. My fucking there it is. Got it. All right. So let me just get some paper in the printer. Right back. Hey, Jeff. That's good. Yeah, I'm glad you had a nap. How you feeling, bud? Like I said, you got to get that fucking leg checked out. How many times am I going to tell you that? All right, so now here comes the fun part. I have to scale it in like the printer thing here. So what I usually do is I print a couple of them. So now I could go back into Photoshop. That's what I'm going to do. Hold on a second. Let me just go back. So what I do now is I have it saved. I go back into Photoshop, and I'll just make a couple of sizes. So if I want one a little bigger, a little smaller, and then I kind of pick the one I like. Let me just start a new file. Okay, so that's what I forgot to do. So I skipped out of Photoshop. But let me just see. Let me jump in. I'll share the screen again. This way you guys are seeing it. Okay. So open up your mouth and say yeah. Okay. Now, got the image here. So we're just going to drag it. And now it's here. So this white section is what a size of paper is. So it's 8.5 by 11. And then, like I said, you hold shift and it does it evenly. And I kind of just go from how big I want it. So we go there. We'll make that. We'll then copy it, drag it over. Boom. I'll go a little smaller. Hold on. Go from the corner. I messed up. Go from the corner. You can really resize it there. You got that one. Okay. So I'll move that one there. I'm going to try to get as much as I can out of the ink and paper. You know what I'm saying? So then I'll print another one of these just in case. Right? And then I'll print another one of these. So I print 2 of each. Then I'll bring this one over. Right? And I'll make this one a little bigger. Just in case. Okay. Boom. Now I got that one. I drag that one over. Right? Put that there. I can move this one here. Boom. Now I got 2 the same size as that one. I'll bring this one down and I'll make this one a little bit bigger than the rest. Boom. Okay. And now I got 2 of those. So now I got 3 various sizes, but doubles just in case I like them. Now I got 2. So let's print these out, shall we? So let me save this one. This was the one I wanted to do. I'm glad that I showed you this because if you just do it, you print it once, like unless you have certain print programs like on Microsoft, on Apple, it's a pain in the ass to print the same image and do all this. I just do it through Photoshop. It's fucking easier. Sport 1, 12. Okay. All right, we'll save that. Now we come over here. Let's print. All right, there we go. That's the one I was looking for. Okay. Boom. All right, so now it says it's scaled to fit the entire piece of paper, which is at 97%. But I'm going to shrink it down to 91. I want it smaller because Mikey said he doesn't want it so fucking gigantic. So we're going to print this. Hopefully my printer prints because it likes to be stupid. It likes to be real fucking stupid sometimes, guys. All right, let's go. Fingers crossed. Not hearing anything. Not hearing anything. Not hearing anything. Not hearing anything. Yeah, sure, Woody. I got you. Woody. Yeah, I'll print this second one out now. Once I get this fucking thing working. Hey, Legends, random question for you. Do you have a favorite Cobra or Joe vehicle that you would like in classified? Yes. I know the boat. What is that called? The Whale. I loved that thing as a kid because it actually floated on water. So if they make that, I'm all in on that. In terms of anything else from G.I. Joe, I never really collected G.I. Joe, Crimson Cobra Command. I was a big Marvel wrestling guy. So that's really where my forte is, where action figures and stuff. But so in terms of lore, like I don't know G.I. Joe lore or anything like that, or like all the names of the vehicles, but I liked the Whale and I liked the bad guy fan boat, the Copperhead. I don't know what it was called, but that looked like a big fan on the back, was green and it matched the green dude. That I got like, and I do use aluminum foil tape a lot. Nicotronus, I do. It's great. I make a bunch of like extending tubes for the fog machine. I use aluminum foil tape for that all the time. I'll use it to bounce light off things. So I'll tape it on the inside of things to bounce light. I'll use it as a diorama thing if I need it. So let's say I need something metal, but I don't really want to paint everything. I'll just there is watermarks. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. That's the one. Yeah, that one. But I use aluminum foil tape to do stuff like that. Like if I want to like a quick shortcut. Like for instance, I made elevator doors, and I had the extra wide aluminum foil tape, and I just used that to make the elevator doors, and then sanded that so it had like a brushed metal look, and it actually made the doors look really good. It actually came out really good, bud. Oh Jesus, bud, that's all right, man. I catch you later, buddy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, watch the D&D stream, man. Much love, dude. Dude, I need it. I need that goddamn that whale. So if that comes out, I'll get it. But that'd be like probably the last. To be quite honest with you, Triple C, it'd be the last vehicle I would get from G.I. Joe. So if that's it, if it is the next HasLab, that's going to be my last from G.I. Joe. Because now between the bread van, I have 2 Stingers, 1 Vamp, I have a Hiss, I have the Vanguard, I have 2 camo tumblers and 1 Batmobile tumbler. I have the 89 Batmobile. I have so many other cars, like a Barbie car, the Rainbow car, like convertibles for like guys to just drive around in. I just don't have the space. That's why if someone asked me about the Ramen Racer, I would love to have that car, but I just don't have the money or the space for it. And that's something that you should truly display if you're going to spend that kind of money on. I just can't show it that kind of love. So I'm scared of what they're going to ask for the whale. Yeah, it's probably going to be a lot of money. That's fucking certain. I'm just trying to fix this printer real quick, guys. I'll be right back. I just got to re-plug it in and plug it, unplug it and plug it back in. Let's hope that was it. We'll see. You don't think it's going to float? It better float if you're going to spend that kind of money on it. People saying $500. But if it is, then it better be able to float. Fuck, for $500, they should make it a goddamn remote control goddamn boat that you can actually bring on the water. That's all I'm saying. Thermal pigment. Oh, that's cool. I'm saying up for the Defiant. My friend is designing. Oh, wow. Now, what is the Defiant, Triple C? Is that like a gigantic vehicle? Like, what is that about? See, now I don't know if it worked or not. Let's just say. It's saying waiting. So I don't know if the print is going to work or not. Hopefully it does. Let me cancel this one. Okay. Maybe I can push another one through. You know, sometimes you just kind of like make it print again and it pushes it through. Wishful thinking, but we'll give it a shot. Printing. Okay, printing for this printer is stopped. Do you want to continue or resume the job? Did it move a piece of paper in? Because I don't think it did. So I don't know what the fuck's going on right now. It's a giant space shuttle. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's what that thing was. All right. I remember that. Like I said, by that time, I was completely out on G.I. Joe. Like I was never really into it because I just didn't have the money because it had so many things like between vehicles, play sets, all the action figures. And they were so small that my mother and my father just knew that we would lose those things almost immediately upon having them. So they never really gave us those. Like they never gave us any of that shit. They gave us like superheroes because they didn't really come with anything. It was just a cape. So they wouldn't be too mad if you lost the fucking cape. You can make another one. My grandmother would make it for me all the time. But the fucking like guns and all the cool shit, the vehicles. They didn't want to see that shit just get broken because we didn't know how to fucking handle our toys. I was very destructive. I was an idiot. But I think that also led to me being very creative because I was always looking to add to them and change them and shit like that. So I don't know. So for some reason it's waiting. I don't know. Let's just see if this one works. It says trying to connect to the printer. So I don't know. That's that's funny. As I'm saying, by the end, you're not kind of out of toys anyway. You're not really into this shit by that. And then when you walk by those aisles, you're like, Jesus Christ, they're still making this shit, right? It's fucking crazy, man. This print is really chapping my ass right now. Give me a second. Huzzah! And a victory. So Mikey, if you're in here right now, I'm gonna make my screen bigger. I can stop sharing this, please and thank you. Put that big. This is what we got. So now this would be a big poster that they would hang. You get yourself a medium size, then a little smaller here. This might be the one we go with, Mikey, and then really small right here. So I'm going to cut the smallest and then the one a little bit bigger. And then Mikey, you take a second to decide which one she would like, man. So while we do that, I'm going to cut it out right here. But yeah, so if anybody ever needs like posters for dioramas or like any kind of shit and like, let me know. I can do it for you. We can work something out, figure it out together. But this is how I make comic books with the comic pages. And then I would do it with newspapers as well. So I make newspapers, comic books. I make money. I make money stacks. That post is kind of small, Mikey. So I think the next biggest one might be the winner. But you tell me, bud. I'm going to cut one of each out. I have a bunch of posters too, like ones from when we were kids, like Korn, NWA, Biggie, Limp Bizkit. I have all those posters. I don't know if anybody remembers those when you would go to like Hot Topic or like FYE, fucking Sam Goody, take you way back from the city. Some motherfucker Sam Goody. So 2 different sizes. I need more space for dioramas. Don't we all, Jeffrey? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is an absolute fact, bud. So let's go to the wall here and let's see. So there you go. So he's going to have that. I'm just going to cut this little access off. And now, okay, so right here. It's going to go right there on your wall. It was crooked, right? Or do you want it straight, Mikey? You tell me. You want to more of the crooked how it was in the comic book, or you want it like this? Which is fine either way.
itty short diorama, but I'm going to use a little Mod Podge to stick it down. And in the middle, I'm going to leave it. You see how it's kind of like already bending up? So I was going to kind of leave that like that for you. So up to you. But this is where we're at. Either today or tomorrow, I'm going to go get the door and finish that up for you. For sure. I might even have a door. I think I found one in one of my bins, but we'll see. I think I want more of a heavy duty door here. It's a factory door. So, but yeah. So now, anybody's looking, I just now have the Days of Future Past poster. If you guys want them, let me know. If you're a member, obviously, you get them. You know. All right, beautiful. So there you go, Mikey. I think we've. I think pretty much I'm going to move ahead on this one. Do you want any graffiti on it? That's what I wanted to ask you. So I was going to put some graffiti up here, maybe like JMK or something like that. If you want to do that yourself, this is your canvas. Once you have it, you do whatever you want with it. But if you want me to try and do it, I can try and do it as well. But yeah, how much? Well, hit me up offline. Triple C. We'll talk. I ain't gonna kill you. Maybe a couple bucks, probably mostly so you can handle the ship. So I can handle the shipping to you. But yeah, so we have these. I have a shit ton. I gotta find them. I mean, let me look real quick before we wrap this up. I got 10 more minutes before I can before I have to wrap it up. So hold on. There you go. I have a bunch that I made. Like I made Korn, Limp Bizkit, Jordan. There you go. I got a bunch of them right here. Let's see. Old school rap. Yeah, okay. You guys might enjoy these. So I think I've showed these before, but if I haven't, let's take a look at them right now. Here. Present. Okay, so I'll show you these guys first. So on this one, these posters, like obviously these if you're just sports fans. Jordan and hip hop fans. I'm a huge Onyx fan, so I printed these for me. These are for me. So Jordan, Onyx, Nas. Then this one is Jordan. I Survived Cobra Islands for the G.I. Joe guys out there. And then I got some of these so you can hang them if you're making like a factory. You can use them. Space Force, G.I. Joe. And this thing was just a metal plate. So if you need like a 1/12 scale metal plate, I did that as well. Then you got these more posters. Like the smaller ones are like if you want to put blueprints in their hands. So that's what the small ones are for. This was this Tony Stark keyboard is if you just want to print yourself a keyboard. I got a couple of this, Limp Bizkit, Batman, Spider-Man. And then I got one more I'll show you because I got another hip hop one, and that's right here. And like I said, you can't have it without NWA and Biggie. So, Legends, do you think Fox could make a 1/12 scales butcher's smock? Yeah. Oh yeah, we can make those. Yeah, we could. I had to learn how to sew too, because I had to take kind of like some of the shit off her plate because now she's working during the day. So we can do that for you, though, Crown Slayer. We can definitely do that. You like the blueprints? All right, so we'll discuss. Triple C, we'll discuss, man. Just hit me up on either Instagram or whatever, and I'll send you some sheets. So if you want them cut out, cut them out for you too. They'll just be ready to go. You can just kind of put them wherever you want. But just let me know what you need and what you want. I'm gonna make more too. I want to make more like rock posters. I have Korn. For some reason I couldn't. They're not here. But I had Korn, Limp Bizkit. Obviously Limp Bizkit's there, but I had the other Limp Bizkit, the $5 Bill Y'all album cover. And a couple other ones. A couple basketball ones. I had like the Mets because I'm a Met fan. I had the Knicks, the Giants. So if you like sports teams and you want to put sports teams up on your wall, I had one with Baroness in like a bikini. So like people like if you want to put Baroness up in like your like gym locker or whatever the fuck it is, I can send you that too, man. But yeah, so Legends, Woody. Hold on. Yeah, so it's poster. I love. Maybe I'm good with some graffiti too. Do you do what you see in your mind? I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for giving me the creativity, the creative control, if you will. I appreciate you, bud. Thank you very much. I can make those, Mad Gus, if you want. I can send them to you.
It's I can make any poster. It's not that hard. Like I said, Photoshop is very easy once you figure it out. But I can help. Whatever you need. You need bat logos. If you're making a bat cave, you need like Mikey X for stencils because he's going to use them for airbrushes or whatever you need them for. I can make those too. We can discuss that off the stream. Is all that stuff you print? I had that Cricut device. I gave it to my sister-in-law. She uses it now. This is all by hand, bud. I am in the process of trying to get a Glowforge, so I would like to have that. And I think my mother bought another Silhouette or Cricut, and I might learn how to use that thing. It's annoying because you got to like load it into the program, and then it's got to like it's a whole fucking thing. But yeah, these are just by hand. I mean, you're just cutting out a square, so you just really not that hard. Or even like for instance, I printed out all of these like logos from the G.I. Joe shit. I'll show you guys right now. Hold on. I mean, I just showed it. I'll show you again. Like for instance, these. You just take an X-Acto knife to these small guys, and you're fine. Like I would love to have those cutters, but the Silhouette, the Cricut thing is. I'm gonna say it's volatile, but it's hit and miss with me. I've never had any good experiences with it. I cut a few things out, but I'm sure it's gotten much better. Last time I used it was like 10, 12 years ago, so I'm assuming now it's much better. So maybe I'll look into it again, but we'll see. We were talking about extreme sets, Jeff. Like I said, I like them, but I don't think they're true 1/12 scale. But I don't know. I understand that, buddy. I appreciate you, and I'm sure you could do some create. The picture I got behind me is proof of that. The picture you sent me of me, the Legend Series thing. But yeah, man. How would you turn them into stickers? I have sticker paper, Mad Gus. So I have like you have printable sticker paper that I buy, and if you wanted that, I could just send them to you as stickers too. So you could just peel them and stick them wherever you want. That's it. That's the problem. It's the process of learning. It's like, fuck this thing. That's where I got to it with it. But it does, once you figure it out, because my sister-in-law used it a lot, and it worked very well for her. So, and yeah, they do sometimes, but they're very good for backgrounds. So, like, if you're gonna have a diorama, nothing's better than the 3D view of this. So you see how like the lines are actually burnt in. This thing is real. On the extreme sets, it's all there. It's all flat, and it looks flat. If they would have made it like pop out, like let's say, like the wall is flat, and then like the junction boxes are just you kind of take them out and kind of stick them with maybe like a double-sided tape or like a magnet, but they were cardboard still. I think that would kick it up a notch on those dioramas. But the fact that it's just all flat, it's just one image on a piece of cardboard, you could see it. I think that's the problem. No, it's all good. It's all good, Jeff. And I appreciate that, man. Like I said, that's a viable option. That's a viable alternative if you don't feel like doing the tediousness of dioramas. Extreme sets is a good way to go. I'm not going to say that it's not. It definitely is. But nothing beats making a diorama. Nothing beats like the like when it looks legit, when it is legit, I should say. Oh, okay. Son of a Crown Slayer, Woody has my number. Okay. It agrees with budget. It's 100% true. That is a fact, buddy. I totally agree with you, man. Yeah, I can print you. So you got to send me. Like I don't know all of it. You'd have to, if you saw those stickers, you would have to send them to me, like whatever ones you want, and then I would have to size them up, and we would have to figure that out. But I could help you like that with that. Man goes, hey, Wraithmace, what's up, bud? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good afternoon. We've been here for 3 hours now. Holy shit, that's great, man. And we got progress. I got it painted now. I printed out the poster that he wanted. He wanted the Days of Future Past poster. If you're wondering why it's sitting there, Mikey chose this poster to go on his wall. And so we did. We printed it out. Got some junction boxes right there, getting ready to go. Got some detail to it. But yeah, man, I'm very happy with how this is turning out, Mikey. This is coming, and not to mention, I got Duarte Studio stopped in and fucking kind of graced my stream with his presence. And in terms of the diorama building, when the king stops by, that's a high praise, man. I feel fucking honored that he would do that. So I appreciate Duarte Studios for stopping in. I appreciate all of you fucking guys for stopping in. And if you haven't hit that like button, please do. I'm going to be coming at you with these a lot more. So I'm going to be back next on Thursday. I'm going to try to finish this shit up in terms of the fine details and whatnot. And then hopefully at the latest, early next week, I'm shipping this out to Mikey. And I'm going to work on the second one and my diorama as well. And like I said, I got a Skull Throne coming up. I'm going to be working for Action Figure Addict. Yeah. So how often do you take commissions, Tony? I don't really do it all that often. But I'm starting to be open to the possibility. There will be parameters in terms of commissions. Like, we will discuss what you want. From that point on, I kind of get a little creative freedom from there. I'm not going to do this rigmarole shit where I send you something you don't like and I got to do it all over again. You got to trust the artist type shit. So it's going to be kind of like that. Whereas we'll work out a very fair price because of that. Because I want to be a little creative. So that's how it's going to work. So if you're interested, stay tuned. It's Legend _series. Triple C. Here, I'll link my Instagram right now in the description. Here we go. Hold on. I always forget that you can do it right from this thing. So there you go. Right there. Triple C. Of course, Jeff, always the fantastic producer and mod that he is, will always take care of it for me. But I appreciate you, Jeff. Thank you so much. But yes, over there, just message me and we'll discuss if anybody's interested in commissions or the stickers or the posters. I follow that guy. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. You're the man, Figure Frank. I appreciate you coming on in now. You're new to the madness, but I'm glad that you're enjoying it. But thank you for hanging out. Like I said, thank you all you guys for hanging out, man. I'll be back on Thursday. I'll be back tomorrow morning for the Wake and Bake, and of course tonight, do not miss it. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jeff is the Dungeon Master Extraordinaire. He is running his Resolve campaign. The players are myself, my wife Crown Fox, Zakane and JMK Custom Works, The Real Grievance, and of course Rory rounds out the team. There has been guest stars. There has been people have come on to play NPCs. You can control the flow of the game with the super chat, whether you want to make it harder for us or you want to make it easier for us. It's up to you. You want to make the Dungeon Master life's easier, just a super chat away. It's been a great fucking time. The story has been phenomenal. Everybody who's been watching it has said nothing but great things. So it's been been spoke very highly of, and I appreciate it. And we've had a lot of people come through and watch and chat and actually contribute with super chats. Jason, Mython the Python, Woody, everybody has gotten involved in it because the story is that good. You kind of get invested in it. A Roll Keeper has saved a dog almost every fucking session. But I appreciate hey, Ken's Toys coming in hot. What's up, bud? How you doing, man? I appreciate you, bud. But yeah, so it's great time. So tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, come check us out. And then tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. the Wednesday Wake and Bake. Just sit, we get a little baked, we go over stuff. I show you what's going on in the world of Legend series, if you will. And then I'll come back with this on Thursday afternoon. Probably same around the same time, 12 p.m. Yes, and we also have a new rule for saving the dog, which Roll Keeper already agreed to, by the way, Jeff. And that is, if you want to save a dog, because Roll Keeper has saved the dog in every single session, now Jeff is trying to make it harder. You have to buy Jeff a pizza and a bottle of soda from Pizza Hut. He will tell everybody that tonight at 8 p.m. on the stream. But if you want to save a dog, that's all you got to do. Oh, God, it's a good time. But Like I said, I'll be back Thursday, and then Friday might be a video game stream on members only. And then Sunday, I have an announcement involving all members of my channel. So on Sunday on the pre-roll, please check that out. It'll be live at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. on the channel. Come hang out. We're going to discuss an idea that I came up with was yesterday on members only. I was playing Harry Potter or Hogwarts, whatever the fuck it's called. And I came up with an idea for us to have a great Christmas. So this Sunday, just keep an eye out because I scheduled when all that's going to happen. So if you're not a member, join the membership. Because like I said on the members only chat yesterday, I'm not building a fan base. I'm building a family. So come on in, join the membership. And like I said, you have a great time. There's plenty of shit to watch, plenty of shit to see. I mean, there's already a big one coming on Thanksgiving. Coming on Thanksgiving Day at 11 p.m. Because I want everybody to eat their food and have a good time. I'll probably be live earlier than that, but I'm going to schedule guests out because there's a bunch of guests that have already said yes. There's going to be a select few of us that are going to be there from the beginning, and then I'm just going to kind of swap out guests. And I'm just going to give thanks to a bunch of people who kind of made this one of the best years of my life. It's going to get sappy. It's going to get real fucking, I don't know how else to say. It's going to get sappy. I guess the best way to describe it. Right there on the membership, Triple C. If you go to my page, just join the membership. There's a ton of content already up. I go live a lot on members only. I give behind the scenes in terms of lighting. The next behind the scenes, like I said before, is going to be an After Effects tutorial. So there's going to be a lot of cool stuff. So, but I appreciate. Hell yeah, dude! At some point, Road Keeper, we will eat a pizza with Jeff for sure, bud. That's why, like I said, DFW, while right now doesn't seem like it's in the cards, I really want it to be because Jeff is one of the main reasons why. So, but I'm hoping that I have that's a good take. Triple C, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, bud. Thank you very much. Yeah, see, so Jeff is already planning this big excursion. To me, like I said, DFW is more it's more than a toy show. It seems it's more like a family reunion. It looks like between Jeff, Mike, Kanan, Goalkeeper, Mikey, Ninja, Chad, all these other guys, they all go. I'm telling you, by this coming June, that DFW show is not going to know what hit it. Because I won't even be surprised if guys like Woody, me, Gaines and Jerk, all these people try to figure out a way to get down there, and everybody makes it a blast. I just have this weird feeling it's setting up that way. Talk a lot about knobbers and that is not wrong. Though. That is not wrong. Here's the funny thing is, you say that is when you guys came on the fucking thing yesterday and started saying that shit, I got so nervous that Bigfoot guy was going to get angry. But luckily, he kind of steered clear of it. All right, there she is. I just texted her. I love you, babe. I'm wrapping it up now so I can meet you outside by the time you get home. I'm sure you had a rough day and you're gonna need a hug. But okay, so Woody's definitely coming. Me and my wife are definitely within the check of most likely. We just got to make sure the money and the finances kind of dictate that we're going to save up for it. But if there's anyone that I want to get to this year, it's that one for sure. Goddamn, Mikey, I love you, man. You sick bastard. Guys, I appreciate the hanging out for the 3 hours, man. You guys are fucking the best. I appreciate you all. Like I said, I'll catch you tomorrow on the Wake and Bake if you remember. If not, I'll catch you tonight at 8 p.m. on the D&D stream live on my channel. Take it easy, guys. Have a great rest of your evening. Eat, enjoy. I will see you at 8 p.m. Take it easy, guys.